What is up, guys? Duster McDangle's back here on the channel. Welcome all to the stream tonight, guys. Doing it a little bit earlier in the week than I thought would happen, but again, we were going to stream Saturday. We were going to do Boston versus the Minnesota Wild, but things have come up. I've actually gotten tickets to the Penn State whiteout game. Hello? What do you need? Okay. Deuces. Penn State whiteout game, guys. Sorry about that. Got tickets, so we'll be going to that game on Saturday night. So pray for my fingers and toes. It will be a cold one for sure. But we've got a great game on tap tonight. We've got the LA Kings 3-2 versus the Pittsburgh Penguins 2-0-1. Penguins looking to get back off the schneid when it comes to having lost their last game in overtime to the Montreal Canadiens. Should be a fun one. It is at home. Penguins wearing alternate jerseys, always fun. And also today, if you guys did not notice, they did drop all of the reverse retro jerseys throughout the league. So go ahead and check those out. Whoever your team is, check them out. There's a lot of pretty cool jerseys out there. I'd say the worst ones, probably Chicago, Detroit, some of the best. Honestly, Pittsburgh's are pretty sick. Boston's are pretty sweet. I noticed Arizona's got some pretty sweet ones. And, man, Capitals are pretty sweet. There's a lot of good ones out there, but if you guys haven't checked those out, be sure to do so because there are a lot of good ones out there. So, just getting ready for the game tonight, guys. Taking a look here. Points, man, Jeff Petrie leading the way, 7 points already in only 3 games played. Very nice for him. Gensel, 5 goals. Petrie, 5 assists. Malkin is a +3. And on the other side, you got Kempe, 5 points. Grundstrom leading the way, 3 goals. Kopitar, 3 assists. Between the pipes, Yari is 2-0 with a 201 and a .938 save percentage. Pretty nice stuff there. And even though DeSmith lost an OT, he had a .285 with a .923. On the other end, not so great for Jonathan Quick. 1-2 records so far, .373 with an .895 save percentage. Record for Pedersen, I don't know who is actually starting tonight. Goals against is .432 with an .866, even though he's 2-0. Interesting to see those stats, but it is a big game for both these teams. They're looking to stay near the top of their division to get things going, but honestly, right now, they're not able to get too much going, so we will have to wait and see what they will be able to do. Let me getting my iPad up and ready to go for the game, so I will be able to stay up to date with y'all's comments and all of that good stuff. So let me get that up here right now as we get ready for the stream. Let me pull this puppy up, get the live stream rocking, just so that we are able to stay up to date with everyone's comments. So let me just get this situated here for you guys. We still have some time before the game officially starts. But if you guys have comments down below, let me know what you guys want to talk about. Drop a like if you guys are new to the channel. We will be doing this all season long. And I have an idea of what the schedule and everything is going to look like now, just thinking it over and getting things ready as we are brand new to this with streaming and everything like that. So I'm thinking on Thursdays we will have live streams of NHL games, unless there's a Friday night matchup that's just blowing our socks off or a Saturday matchup. I plan on live streams to be, or live watch-alongs to be on Thursday, Friday, or Saturdays. Again, this will be announced during the week on the community post and Twitter page. So be sure to follow over on Twitter as well as subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys are new. Trying to hit 750 subscribers before the start of the new year, so we need your guys' help. If you like anything hockey, hit that subscribe button, stick around, and we'll watch games together. On Sundays will be my weekly wrap-up videos. I know this past week I did it on, I believe it was Tuesday, so a little late, but still trying to figure things out. But I think Sundays will be our live stream weekly recaps, where we'll take a look at each conference. We will also take a look at We will take a look at, drawing a blank on everything else, Western Conference, Eastern Conference, power rankings, as well as ones to watch, so either players or games. We will be taking a look at those, as well as I will then break those up, so throughout Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that you guys will then have videos of segments of the live stream itself. So if you guys can't make it on Sunday, we'll have the bits and pieces broken up where we will have Western, Eastern Conference broke up into their own separate videos. We'll have the power rankings as its own separate video, as well as maybe another one for Friday or Thursday, depending on if we have a live stream or not. So that is what we are going to be doing throughout the season, guys. I'll make sure to have it posted up on the schedule about, or the channel about page on how things are going to be working this year with everything. So if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you guys are returners, drop comments here in the side. I've got my iPad pulled up. That's why I'm looking down to my right. We've got the TV screen right in front of us. Got the monitor to our left, which we will be watching the game stream on. But other than that, man, you know, we're guys. Guys or girls or kids or boys, men, everyone here and there. Drop comments. I want to hear from you guys. We want to chat it up. Game is about to start, it looks like. Got to stay hydrated. What other games are you guys going to be watching tonight? I know there are a few other big games. Actually, let's take a look at the top ticker. We got Dallas and Toronto. It's a pretty big game there. Boston, Anaheim should be a fun one. Columbus and Nashville should be a good one. I know Columbus came back the other night and won their first game of the year. Rangers, Sharks should be a snooze fest. Technically, Sharks should get pumped. But Ottawa, Washington will be a fun one. Minnesota, Vancouver, I'm interested, but a game later tonight, if you guys are going to stay up, or it's actually only a 9 p.m. start. Edmonton, Carolina, that's a big one. Buffalo, Calgary. Buffalo beat Edmonton the other night, so a lot of good games. Winnipeg just beat the Colorado Avalanche last night, so will they be able to continue their good form of play on a back-to-back against the Vegas Golden Knights? Can the Golden Knights stay undefeated? And then tomorrow we've got the Battle of Florida, which will be fun as well. So a lot of good games coming up tonight as well as tomorrow. And then the weekend, there are a lot of good games on Saturday as well. So if you guys are watching hockey, it is a good time to be a hockey fan. And actually, tonight is a big night for sports. It is a sports equinox. So and what that means is every professional sport in the U.S., every major professional sport has a game. So MLB, NBA, NHL, NFL, there are all games tonight. You can even throw the MLS in there. There is a game in the MLS tonight as well. So really cool stuff. It is only the 27th time in the history of sports that it has actually happened. And that's, I mean, how long have sports been around? That's kind of crazy that all of them are playing at the same time tonight. Again, 27th time in the history of sport that has ever happened. So cool stats. I heard that today and I was like, oh yeah, that does happen. All right, getting situated, getting hydrated. And I believe the Kings won their last game in a shootout, if I believe so. Kings are on a 3-game winning streak, so that'll be interesting there. Penguins, again, lost in OT. Taking a look at team stats on the side. Power play, Pens are 30%. That's pretty crazy right there. Penalty kill in favor of the Kings. They're only 21st in the league at 76.9%. Face-offs, actually, Pittsburgh is second in the league at 57.5%. Goals for per game, Penguins 4.67 to LA's 3.8. And then goals against, Pittsburgh is only 5th. Again, they've played some pretty crappy teams. Montreal, and then you've got the, who they play? Arizona Coyotes. So not crazy big teams, as well as they played the Tampa Bay Lightning. But Tampa Bay Lightning looked pretty off this year, if you ask me. Not too impressive, but again, things could get turned around pretty early. There are a lot of games in the season for them to get things going, get things turned around, but so far it's not looking too good for them. Taking a look at depth points for the Penguins. Carter's got 3 points, pretty nice for him. Heinen's got 3 points. Malkin with 4. Raquel only has 1, and he's playing with Crosby and Gensel, so he's going to need to step it up a little bit more. Rust and Zucker play together with Malkin. And on the back end, Dumoulin +3. We've got Letang +2 with only 3 points. Petrie is a +2. I feel like those points are off for Petrie because they literally say 7 points up here. Oh, that's in the last 5 games. Those are very deceiving stats. I was like, wait a minute, that makes 0 sense whatsoever. He is definitely not their point leader. So technically speaking, Crosby leads their team in points. He's got 6, Rust with 5. And then Malkin has 4 and Gensel have 4. So those are their stats. Let's take a look at the Kings right now. Points. 3 for Byfield, 5 for Fiala. Iafallo's got 5. Kempe's got 6. Kopitar with 6. Velarde with 7. That's pretty nice there. On the back end, Roy with 4. So nothing too crazy there, but it's going to be an interesting game. Honestly, predictions for tonight's game. It's tough. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank right now. Actually, let's take a look. If the Kings are coming off a back-to-back, which they might honestly be. I wasn't able to check up on the games last night, but they are not. So both teams at least coming off of day rest. I know Pittsburgh hasn't played since Monday. I would give the edge to Pittsburgh tonight, being at home, needing a little bit more redemption of their last game loss. They were up 2-0 against the Montreal Canadiens in the second period, and they kind of fell apart in the third. So I expect the Penguins to win tonight's game based on the fact that they need a bounce-back performance. They are at home, and they have one of the best players in the league with Sidney Crosby. I expect the Penguins to win. We're going to say, I want an exciting game. We're going to say 5-3 with an empty netter for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So it's going to be a goal-scoring affair tonight. Should be a fun one. Really excited about it. Again, if you guys are just joining the stream, be sure to drop a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We are growing like crazy. And let's see here. We need to get our game cast back here for Penguins and Kings. So Penguins, they need a win for sure to stay in it with the standings. It looks like they've got the full NHL standings right here. Pittsburgh is actually right below the LA Kings when it comes to league standings. So don't know how much that has to do with really anything, but if the Penguins win tonight, they could technically go to first in the league with 7 points. As well as LA could, if they win tonight, they'll go to first with 8 points, depending on other results in tonight's game. So interesting stuff there. Again, I'm sure teams are more interested in doing well in their own division than it is the actual league itself. But again, both teams are playing for something tonight. They are playing for keeps. We've got some more viewers, guys. Comment down below where you guys are coming from. Who is your favorite NHL team? Are you guys fans of either of these two teams? What are your score predictions for tonight's game? As well as what do you guys think so far of this season as a whole? Be excited to hear what you guys say about that. So drop comments if you guys are returning viewers. Welcome back. Nice to have you guys. I want to make sure that the audio is all okay as well. So if you guys have any complaints about that, be sure to drop comments on the side live chat. I will be sure to peek over every once in a while and answer those as we gear up for this game here. LA versus the Penguins. I want to try to get the Penguins feed of this game. I don't want to watch the LA feed, but if it is the only feed we have, then that is what it is, and we will watch it. And it actually looks like it might be the only feed we have. Actually, Guelph are playing Cornell in men's hockey as well. That's kind of cool there, but we'll watch this game. Ooh, Pittsburgh Penguins. Can we watch their feed? Watch live on multiple networks. Penguins broadcast. That's what we're looking for as a Penguins fan, as you guys can tell. I wanted to watch this game. I haven't really had a chance to watch them too much live. I did catch their Montreal game, but I didn't catch the Lightning or Coyotes game, so it is what it is. But really excited about this one. We will have boots on the ground in 2 weeks. We will be going I will be going to the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Toronto Maple Leafs in person Sunday night affair. So when it comes to the actual stream of that week's recap, it will probably have to be Monday night, as well as I will try to take some video while I am at the game just to share with you guys as well on the channel and on Twitter. So if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you guys are enjoying being a part of this channel and enjoy the live streams that we are bringing you guys. But again, really excited for that. I actually have very good seats. We're sitting basically right behind the Carolina Hurricanes net because I want to see the Maple Leafs shoot twice zone. So we are basically not first row on the glass, but we are right behind that, behind the Carolina Hurricanes net in 2 weeks. So really looking forward to going to that game. But we got a big one tonight. LA, Pittsburgh. Again, drop some comments who you guys think is going to win this game. Again, I have predicted that the Penguins are going to win 5-3 with an empty netter here tonight. Going to be a goal fest. I think it's going to start off really strong. I think LA is actually going to be the hotter team off the start, but Pittsburgh is going to get their feet wet, get things going, eventually get into the game. And if Pittsburgh can hold off the Kings for the first 5 minutes of this game, I think Pittsburgh will gain the momentum early. Power play chance for either team, I think, could also swing things in their favor. But we've got the Penguins tonight, 5-3 for this game. Again, if you guys are just joining, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching along with us. If you've got any game on in your background, or if you are watching this game in the background and you have us on your laptop, iPad, phone, or whatever, thank you so much. It means the world. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Trying to grow, trying to hit 750 subscribers before the new year. So by time we hit New Year's Day and it is Team Canada versus either Russia, USA, Finland, Sweden in World Juniors, we better be up at 750 subscribers. Trying to grow this community, guys. Trying to grow the channel. Trying to grow the game of hockey. And again, it's not anything for personal whatever gain, whatever you guys think it would be for. But this is for you guys. This is for hockey, for the community. We want to grow something and have fun doing it. We all want to talk hockey. We all want to watch hockey. That's what we're here to do. We're not here to grow. I'm not here to grow this for my own fame or anything like that. This is all for you guys, all to have fun, watch hockey, talk hockey. That's what we're here to do. I'm just the one sitting in front of the mic, but you guys are the ones in the comments. So let's hear from you guys. What games are you watching tonight? Are you watching this one? Are you watching any others? Beautiful night as we see the skyline here of Pittsburgh, it looks like. And now that I think about it, I haven't been to a Penguins game in Pittsburgh since like 2011, 2012. It has been a long time. Actually, the last time I saw them play, Crosby wasn't even playing because he had a concussion back whenever he had that little stint when they hosted the Winter Classic against the Capitals. So kind of crazy, but it is what it is. Grew up around the area, so we have to be a Penguins fan. Couldn't be anyone else, but love the Penguins jerseys tonight with the Pittsburgh across the chest. Very classy look. And I know also all of the reverse retro new jerseys this year have been dropped. So if your team's jersey has dropped and you guys are looking for something cool, there are a lot of good ones out there. Minus probably Chicago and Detroit. Those ones are probably the most hideous. Nashville's are honestly one of my favorite with the, they brought like the Predator like face back on the actual jersey and they look pretty sick. So if you guys reverse retro jerseys, I'm sure you can find it on NHL.com or whoever your favorite team is. If you follow their social media, I'm sure you'll see the jerseys out there. I know Spit and Chicklets, I believe, posted a picture of all the jerseys that you can swipe through on Instagram. So check out those jerseys. There are a lot of cool ones this year for sure. But if you guys are just hopping on the stream right now, game is just about to start. Kings and Penguins. Really excited about this one. Kings actually don't have a helmet sponsor. Looked like it just literally said Kings on their helmet, which is pretty refreshing. It's been so weird these past couple of years only seeing the sponsors on the helmets. Kind of don't like it, but is what it is. Teams got to get money somehow, and they'll basically throw sponsors on anything. So they've got them on the jerseys now, got them on the helmets, and who knows, maybe we'll see them on their pants just like over in Europe. But just getting ready for the game now, guys. Drop comments if you can on the side. We are up to 3 likes right now. Let's try to get up to 5 here and get ready for this game as the puck about to drop. Looks like Pittsburgh going with their top dogs. First line, Crosby, Gensel, Raquel. We've got Letang and Dumoulin on the back end. And maybe if they show a shot here of the Kings, we'll get a decent little peek at who they are going with. We've got the national anthem just about to take place. Little packed house in Pittsburgh tonight as we get ready for this big early regular season matchup. 2 teams who will be in the playoff hunt for sure. Man, those jerseys do look very good, man. Okay, we got Deneau out there. Looks like Doughty's going to be out there. They're not really showing the backs of the jerseys, so can't really tell who is in fact going out there. But just waiting on the anthem now, guys. Drop comments. I want to hear your predictions for tonight's game. Who is going to win it? What's the score going to be? As well as any other games you want to predict out there in the NHL. If you guys are watching any other games, I'm really interested to see the score as we watch along of the Toronto Maple Leafs Dallas Stars game. Washington, Ottawa. There's a lot of good games out there. I know a late start. Looks like Pettersson is also between the pipes for the Kings here tonight. But another game that I'm going to keep my eye on that starts at 9 is Edmonton, Carolina. That will be a fun game for sure. So we get ready for this one. Just finishing up the anthem. Fiala looking pretty good. He's got the little crow's nest hair job. Finishing up the anthem here as we get ready for puck drop. Packed house in Pittsburgh, it looks like. Showing a shot of the Mario Lemieux statue outside, but going to be a fun one. You might see a little bit more fandom come out of me in this game as I am a Penguins fan. So if you see me yelling or whatnot, it is because we are passionate Penguins fans as we get ready to watch this one. Going to be a fun one. Kings are a tough team, man. Young, tough, and they've got very good veteran presence as well. So don't count them out of any game because they are a stout hockey team. It looks like every other game is just starting right now. We are just waiting on this one to get going. Cal Pettersson looks like Mike Sullivan. If they win tonight, he will get his 300th win as a Penguin head coach. That is extremely impressive. Todd McClellan behind the bench for the Kings. Did not know that is where he ended up. We saw him. Pretty sure he was with the Sharks for a little bit there. Don't know where else he's been, but puck is going to be dropped and underway. Let's see if we can refresh this and make sure we're up to date on everything. There we go. So it looks like, as per usual, this game cast is a little in front of my actual stream. I do have Fubo TV, so might be a little behind. So if I do see anything, if you guys see something first before I react, I guess you'll see my reaction. So is what it is. First lines are, I wouldn't say the first line for the Kings are out there, but it looks like they're going to play the matchup game tonight, get a maybe more checking of a line against the Crosby, Raquel, and Gensel line. But giveaway there from Crosby. Ooh, a Toey pull shot. Chad Ruhwedel looks like he's not playing tonight. Puck out of play. Got a couple early whistles here. Drop some comments, guys. Want to see where you guys are from. See what you guys are doing. What games are you watching? Are you guys watching this game tonight? Are you watching any others? I don't know what it is. Every time I start to stream, my nose gets super itchy, but is what it is. Puck about to drop here. Defensive zone draw for the Penguins. Won by, I'd say Pittsburgh, but retained by the Kings in the corner as they get a little cycle going. They got Kopitar, Kempe, and it looks like Fiala out there. That's a pretty stout line, if you ask me. Skill. You got some a Selke candidate out there with Kopitar always. Every year he's up there, top 5 in voting for sure. As the Kings looking to get something going. They're kind of a sluggish start here, a little chip and chase play here for Pettersson in deep for the Penguins. Another line change for Pittsburgh. It looks like Zucker is now out there. Jeff Petrie, nice little play there, man. He looks great in a Penguins jersey. Malkin, no trip. Ooh, I don't know about that one. He got kneed on the play. Malkin went through the legs of somebody, and to be honest, that looked like a knee to me, but it is what it is. Gino gets up. I'm sure he's going to probably take a slashing or cross-checking penalty. Malkin is one to retaliate. That's for sure. Yeah, that's definitely a trip. I mean, if that was a Penguin on a King who did that, I probably would have said that's a trip too, but not in the eyes of the referee tonight, so it is what it is. They move on. Defensive zone draw again for Pittsburgh. Malkin loses it. Big shot there. Ooh, thought that went in, but it actually went wide. Kings getting a very nice cycle here. Giveaway at the Penguins own blue line. Ooh, dangerous hockey here. They find the puck. Who hasn't? Nice play there. Malkin now finds Rust. Ooh, that was almost a nice little tic-tac-toe play. But Pittsburgh retain possession. A lot of dump and chase play from both teams early on as they just look to get their feet under them, get things moving as it looks like Pittsburgh's first line is going to get back out there. Play on target. Yari is going to push that to the side. Nice little flub shot in front net. Yari kind of... Jari. Got to get that right for all the Penguins fans out there. Jari. A little surprise there. Crosby, first line out there. Kings, nice little cycle going here, but given away as Crosby is going to flip that out as Raquel's going to chase it down against Doughty. Doughty comes out on top on that one. Raquel. Oh, a little scrum now, half wall. Penguins still have it. It's just a kind of a pinball scrum on the half wall here. Doughty, nice little chip into Brendan Lemieux. Cycles low to Byfield, it looks like. Looks like the Penguins are about to ice the puck here, and they do. So, whoever's watching, let me know. Drop some comments. We don't just want to... Ooh, geez. Don't just want to sit here with nobody. Want some interaction, guys? Comment down below. Have some fun here tonight. Talk anything hockey. We can talk the game. We can talk things that have been going on. If you are returning streamers to the channel, be sure to comment down below. We know we have some good chats in here. If you guys are also new, subscribe to the channel, join the community. We're trying to grow like crazy, and we have been. So thank you guys so much for the love and support you have been showing. As we've got, looks like the fourth line of Pittsburgh out there, possibly. Here come the Pens once again, getting into the zone. Kind of just was waiting there for a change. There's players down below the goal line. Bodies dropping. Jan Ruda at the point takes a shot, and that one goes in. I don't know if that was tipped or just a very nice screen. Pittsburgh up 1-0. Wow, what a shot from the point that was. I'm sure you guys probably already saw in the game cast, but 1-0 Pittsburgh. Just checking out the replay now. It was kind of a broken play below the net. Rust fell down, took out one of their defensemen. Puck was played up to Malkin, who just worked it up to the point. Jan Ruda moved that to the middle, shot through traffic, and that just beat Peterson there between the legs, it looked like. And Penguins take the 1-0 lead early. First shot of the game gets through the goaltender's legs, and Pittsburgh will take it. Itchy nose now, as always, as per always. But other games in the league right now, Montreal up 2-0, 1-0 Nashville over Columbus, and every other game is currently tied 0-0 right now. So 1-0 early for Pittsburgh. Did not expect Jan Rutta to get a goal, but that's another point for Evgeny Malkin on the season. Gets an apple. Big chance there. Ooh, dangerous play there, actually. That shot on Jari kind of caught him by surprise, but Pittsburgh surviving at this point in their own zone. They've got their third line out there. It looks like Heinen, Kapanen, Carter, and then you've got Letang and Dumoulin out there. LA's got a nice little zone possession going right now. Nice cycle on Letang and Dumoulin as Carter in there to finally break it up. Chipped out of the zone, and Heinen Russell's there with, might be Gustafsson. But yes, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you guys have been enjoying it so far. Looks like we've got a defensive zone draw coming up here for the Penguins. 1-0. 14:34 left to go in the period. And not a lot of movement elsewhere in the NHL as they're showing another replay. Jan Rutta, just nice little shot through traffic, and that puppy just stayed on the ice. So Jan Rutta getting his first goal with the Penguins. Pretty awesome stuff there. Oh, they're giving it to, they say Zucker. They're saying Zucker tipped it, which is interesting because I don't think he actually got a stick on it. But looks like we've got a hooking penalty coming up on the Kings from the defensive zone of Pittsburgh. And the Dangerous Penguins power play goes to the special teams. Definitely going to be interesting to see Kempe, because he got his stick into the hands of, it might have been Raquel on the play. Sort of a scrum in front there. Yeah, you got his stick right into his hands. You can lift the stick, but if you get it into the hands now, the refs are going to call it every time in the NHL. So goals elsewhere. Scores. Montreal is now up 3-0 on Arizona. Nashville up 1-0 on Columbus. And then you've got San Jose now up 1-0 on the Rangers. So big score there. Penguins on the power play, looking to get something going, as we got Crosby, Rust, Gensel, Malkin, Letang out there for Pittsburgh. And I don't know the Kings as well as I do the Penguins. Ooh, big opportunity here. Kings odd man rush on the PK. Ooh, Gensel there to save the day on the nice back check as the Penguins, here they come once again. Getting the puck going, but unable to get it really into the zone. They throw it down the ice again, the Kings do, and I'm assuming Pittsburgh's going to get a change. They do. Okay, yeah, they did just change it to Jan Rutta's goal. I was going to say that was definitely not a goal for Zucker. He did not get a tip on that, as Pittsburgh loses it out of the zone once again. Penguins definitely going to get some changes here, get their second power play unit out there. Guys, if you're new to the stream, drop some comments down below. Where are you watching from? We want to hear from you guys. Drop those comments, drop the likes. Big tip there by Raquel. Nice little shot pass from Carter, as the Kings can only get it as far as the point. Jeff Petrie is going to take a rip there on target, but it's actually blocked by a King, sent back down the ice, and 20 seconds now to go in this Penguins power play, as the Kings have looked very nice on this penalty kill. Pittsburgh just really haven't had enough time to really possess it in the zone, and when they have had a chance, it just really hasn't looked good. So chance here at the end of the power play, 5 seconds. Pittsburgh little setup now. Raquel, ooh, Carter. Nice little give and go there, played down below, but big chance there, unable to bury, and it looks like the Kings will survive the penalty kill. Pittsburgh just, they didn't look very good on that penalty kill, or power play, excuse me. D to D, Jan Rutta, again from the point. Nice shot. He has both the Penguin shots right now. Oh, right there in front. Who was that? Brock McGinn. Fourth line grinders going at it right there. Paling, McGinn, and Archibald. Interesting stuff, as it looks like they are going to a commercial break, so we are going to be here. So if you have any questions, comments, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new. But Drop some comments. Hey, Danny, what's up? English class, goal. Yes, sir. Sorry, I just literally saw that right now. If you're in class, be sure to pay attention in class, but if you can hear me, we'll be sure to keep you up to date for sure. Scores elsewhere still. Montreal up 3-0. Nashville up 1-0. And San Jose up 1-0 against the New York Rangers. So, interesting score there for sure. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel. If you guys like this video, be sure to hit that like. We're going to be doing these all year long. So, don't forget, don't miss out. These will be fun streams. We will enjoy it with you guys. Really excited about it. Other scores elsewhere still the same, but so far this game's been a little back and forth, a little chip and chase play. Nothing too crazy. A couple nice plays there from the Penguins. But LA, they've had some opportunities. They did take the one penalty hook on the hands, but Penguins didn't really get anything out of it. So opportunities are plenty. I'd say for each team, each team 2 scoring chances. So Pittsburgh just has one of them, and it's in the back of the net. So it's going to be interesting, but we will continue to watch here today and see what they can do. Ooh, man. They're showing those reverse retro jerseys for the Penguins, and those look absolutely sick. All right, back to play. 8-3 are shots for LA is what they're saying. 10 minutes, roughly about 10 minutes to go here in the first as LA working this out of their zone. Looks like they're going to ice it down and, yep, icing. Oh, yeah, they're showing the reverse retro jerseys on the screen right now. Vegas, LA. Sharks actually are kind of cool there, but the Seals jerseys, I'd still say the best. Ooh, Calgary's are pretty sweet. Edmonton's are very nice, but I'd still say Nashville's are probably the nicest jerseys. Kind of the coolest. Crosby with a chance there. No, nothing going. Here comes Kopitar into the zone. 2-on-3 for LA. Works it to the net, but Jari pushes that wide. Chance for the Kings. Oh, he was there in the slot. That was Kempe. But he fans on that. 9-3 are shots for LA still. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Icing for the Penguins on the play. LA wins the draw. A little direction change shot, but Jari there to make the save. No traffic in front of him as the Kings once again trying to get a shot, but that is blocked. Penguins get it out and are able to actually make a change here on the play. 10-3 shots are what they're saying. Into the zone once again. The Kings come. A little chip and chase are going to slam some bodies around. Malkin's going to throw that back to Petrie. Ooh, never clear on your backhand. Terrible play there from Zucker. Kings with some sustained pressure here in the O-zone. I'd say they've had the majority of that in this game early so far. They just can't make anything come of it. As the Penguins still surviving in their D-zone. They got a tired unit out there. Malkin now with it. Trying to get it out. Zucker does get it out as far as the Kings' blue line. Penguins still trying to get something going here. Kings, nice little breakout. But now given away. Offensive zone possession, they're saying Kings 316 to Pittsburgh 144. I would definitely agree with that, as that's what we are definitely seeing here so far. Shot down the ice. Here come the Kings once again. Pittsburgh able... Oh, wow, what a bad play that was by Joseph. Kind of a chicken play. Shot there, blocked, but still in the Penguins zone. Shot from the point, man. The Kings have a ton of chances here. Jarry with a toe save. He did not see that. Kings get close again, but Jarry bailing them out in front. Big play, scramble near the crease. Scramble still. Puck in the corner, back in front. Trying to get it out. Kapanen finds Heinen. Big saves from Jarry and Pittsburgh. Off to the races. Carter. Ooh, looking across for Kapanen. As that thing stays in the zone somehow. Carter against his former team, the Kings. Jan Ruda now. So just going to play that around. Looking for a zone flying Dumoulin. Ooh, bad. Oh, I was going to say, I didn't think they had anyone changing on that play. But here are the Kings. They lose it to the Penguins. I wouldn't say lose it, but it's in the neutral zone. Good stuff here. If you guys are new, we are live streaming every Thursday and or Friday and Saturday, depending on which game of the week is good. But here come the Penguins. In the zone, floated to the front. Looks like they've got their fourth line out there right now. McGinn, Archibald, and can't really see that other forward's name. But Penguins ice it. Dangerous play here. Kings can get some top guys out on the ice. If you guys are new, drop a like, drop a subscription, drop a comment. We want to chat, guys. Danny has been in. He's watching an English class right now. So if he can watch an English class, who can watch here in America? You guys are chilling after work. If you have a chance to just pop this on while the game is playing in the background, thank you so much. I know we are not the best of announcers, but we look to have fun. We look to talk hockey. That's why we are here. But again, if you guys are new, subscribe to the channel. 750 is the goal before Christmas. Big chance there for the Penguins. Thrown away there by Gensel, and the Kings back off to the races. Nicely poked there by Pettersson. And Letang now with it. Flying the zone. Looking for a stick to tip it in. Crosby is the one to do so. As the Kings look to break it out, they go far side to Byfield. He gets railed on the play. Joseph now. It's nice to see him up with the big squad. I know he's been in the Penguins system for a while now. And he's now finally getting a chance in the show. Now Malkin coming in. Chance there, but unable to get anything going. The Kings now back off to the races. Nice little play there. But Joseph, nice body on the play. Big hit here from Ruda. No? Question mark. Puck below the goal line. Kings with it. Looking for the cycle. Malkin's there to break it up. Able to do so. Kind of a slow period, if you ask me. Arvidsson fakes a slap shot. Still, Kings just chilling right now. The defense are absolutely gassed for Pittsburgh. They've been out there about a minute. And the Penguins can only get it as far as neutral zone. Tristan Jarry trying to get that thing going, unable to do so. Penguins still in their D zone. Their defense has been out there almost a minute 40 now for the Penguins. So if the Kings want to get something going, this is their chance. They've got some tired legs on the ice. Clark now shot high and wide. Still with the Kings, though. Joseph going in the corner, trying to get something going. Penguins now get it and have a chance to get it out. Carter trying to get around one. Ooh, he almost got around two there. D. Twigged is one of the Kings. Penguins enter the zone. Kapanen with a shot. Deflected high and wide, and they'll probably get stoppage of play here for the TV timeout. The Penguins need it, man. Kings were all over them the past couple of minutes, and Jarry has bailed out the Penguins. They've been making a couple big toe saves, lucky toe saves sometimes, or you could say he's in the right place at the right time, but scores are around the league still 3-0 Montreal over Arizona. 2-0 Nashville over Columbus. 1-0 still for the Sharks over the Rangers. Every other game is scoreless. Pittsburgh, again, is up 1-0 here. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel. If you guys first time in the stream, drop a comment. We want to chat with you guys, see where you're from, who's your team. Are you guys watching this game or watching another game here tonight in this NHL schedule? Washington actually just scored on Ottawa. They are up 1-0 there. But yeah, drop some comments down below, guys. We are chatty, interactive as always. That is what we do here on the channel. We could talk this game, could talk anything hockey. Kempe, Kopitar, Fiala have honestly been a little quiet tonight. Pittsburgh have been doing a good job shutting them down. Anderson, Doughty on the back end, so far so good. I honestly don't have anything to complain about the Kings' defense. Pittsburgh, couple turnovers, couple giveaways that just shouldn't be done in their own D zone. Can't clear the puck on your backhand to the middle and expect it to get out of the zone unless you literally shovel it as high as you possibly can into the neutral zone. But about 2 or 3 times that has happened for the Penguins. Washington up 2-0 now on the Ottawa Senators, so they are pumping it in on them for sure. Who do you think will win the Ottawa game? It's a tough call. Honestly, with Washington up 2-0 early, it's tough to say. I mean, with the score where it is right now, it's easy to say Washington, but you can never count out a young team like the Ottawa Senators. So I still think there's a lot of time in that game. It's not over unless the Caps get another one in the first, and it's 3-0 going into the second period. Then I would say Caps for sure. But at this point, we're going leaning Caps, but the game's not over. So if you're a Sens fan, game is still up for grabs. Nashville now up 2-0 on Columbus. I mean, the young squad with Ottawa as well. I mean, you've got the Stützle, you've got Letang there. Letang there, puck in the crease. Pittsburgh, they're getting it. I think Gensel, that was just a scramble there in front. As we are talking Ottawa Senators, we miss a goal here in the game. I was watching it, but it wasn't really clicking in my mind. I don't know if they're going to call that one back because it wasn't necessarily a kicking motion, but nice cycle there from the Penguins. Crosby with the head up all the way, threw it to the front off a King's skate, and Gensel actually did get a stick on that. He kicked it to his stick. Barely. Yeah, that's a clean goal. I'm surprised Kopitar and Doughty were both there. They couldn't pick him up. Letang sort of pulled that wide, threw it back, almost looked like he was going to go around for a wraparound, and Pittsburgh now up 2-0, being heavily outshot, find a way to take that 2-goal lead. And so far, we've picked a good game to watch. Last game we watched was a slow one for sure with the Leafs and Sens, but tonight, lots of goals, 2-0 so far for the Penguins. Good for me, Penguins fans, so lucky me. But the Kings, I mean, they're not out of it. They've had plenty of chances. It's just a matter of getting one past Jari, and they'll be back in the game. Stützle contract. To be honest, I know he signed a deal, and I want to pull that up actually. So while I'm watching the game, and I'll keep you guys up to date. Let me just go to the Senators right now. Ottawa. I need Senators. There we go. Ottawa Senators. We'll take a look at his contract in depth here. Let's see here. Because I don't know everyone's contract off the top of my head. Yeah, Stützle, the 8.35. I mean, it's an interesting contract just because, again, he's only 1 year in. I mean, 8 years, as the Penguins have a chance there. 8 years, it's where the cap is now and where it is going. The cap is forever growing. I know they had some meetings, and Gary Bettman said that depending on if the players are able to pay escrow back this year, the cap could go up $3 million next year. So when it comes to the cap itself, I still think it's going to keep going up. And by time, let's say he's in year 3 of this deal, the cap could be up $10 million by then. So at that point in time, this deal is going to look very, very good. Don't get me wrong. But at this moment in time, I still think it's a little early to have given him that money. Now, let's say he pops off this year and has 90 points, and then he wants, let's say, 9 million and or 9.5, tickling the 10 million a year range. That's where it's almost like the Jack Hughes deal. Like, he hasn't really proved it too much, but you got to give him the bag early because maybe he does pop off. Then you got to give him an even bigger bag. And with the cap going up, players' demands are only going to get higher as well, as Yari makes a nice little save there. So I think at 8.35 for a couple of years down the road, ending in 2030. So he's inked in for 8 years at that deal starting next year. It's a pretty good deal for the Senators. So good question. Back to the Gamecast stream. Good question. Stützle's contract. I think it'll take him a couple of years, I think, to play up to the contract itself. I think it'll take about 2 years. So again, right now, this year, he's still on his entry-level deal, but starting next year, I think it'll just progressively get better and better as the deal goes on. But here we are, 2:11 still to go in this period. Again, 13 Sixer shots for the Kings as Pittsburgh chipped that one out. Who's got the puck? There it is. Petrie now with it. Working it up through the zone. Gensel over to Peterson. Peterson coming into the zone. Crosby's there on target. No, it's not. Behind the net now. Gensel up to Peterson. Over to Petrie. Oh, what a play. Raquel. We literally said at the start of the stream, Raquel's got to be the one to start stepping it up on that first line for the Penguins because he just really hasn't been pumping in the goals. And there he is right there on the doorstep. Shot D-to-D play there, Pedersen. So I believe that was Jeff Petrie. Absolute rip of a shot. Obviously, Peterson. So there's so many Petersons on the ice right now. But the Peterson for the Kings unable to hold that puck. And Raquel coming behind the goalie and then throwing it behind his back because Doughty was there to stop Crosby. Raquel with a sick play there. Slapshot did go basically through the 6-hole, and Raquel kind of like shoveled that behind him as he was skating through. What an absolute beauty of a play. Pittsburgh now up 3 on the Kings. Man, we picked a good game to watch. Plus, being a Penguins fan, this is an absolute W so far for the stream watching this game. Unless you're a Kings fan, I do apologize, but the Penguins absolutely buzzing right now. Kings have had plenty of chances. It's just the Penguins are the ones capitalizing. As we go to a commercial break on the game itself. But thank you again for the comments, guys. Really having fun breaking down your comments. Again, the Stützle contract going to be a good one eventually, especially with the cap going to be going up. But it is a good one. I was going to say I have Raquel on my fantasy team as well, so that is bonus brownie points for me. Goals and games elsewhere in Montreal still up 3-0 with 2:53 left to play. Dallas is up 1-0 on the Toronto Maple Leafs with 4:19 to play in that one in the first period. Nashville up 2-0 on Columbus still. Sharks still up 1-0 on the Rangers. And Washington still up 2-0 on the Senators. Still 0-0 in the Devils Islanders, and then just about to start here in about 20 minutes in Minnesota Vancouver, and then at about an hour and 20 we've got Carolina and the Oilers. So a lot of good games tonight. Checking my fantasy, winning this week by roughly about 30 points right now. So my team is absolutely buzzing. I don't know if you guys play fantasy hockey as well. If you guys do, drop comments down below. I want to know who you guys have, who your teams are, who's on your teams. Be interested to see who you all have. But we're watching a beauty tonight. The Penguins are making a clinic of how they bury the puck tonight, so it's a good one. Let's see here. Who do you think would be the best fit for Bedard? Oof, that's a good question. Best fit versus who's actually going to be there are two different things because, obviously you could say best fit are going to be teams near the top of the league, but realistically speaking, out of the bottom teams, I don't want to see him go to Arizona. I don't think anybody wants to see him go to Arizona except the Coyotes themselves, but lower teams in the league, honestly, I think he would be good for the Devils get another young piece in there to add to their core that they have and bring that, get that going. The Sharks could really use him, and at this point, I think the Sharks are going to be there near the bottom half of the league for sure. They could really use him. I think he would actually fit in well there with some of their veteran players and try to get some more youth as Mike Greer, now their new GM, trying to get things going. I'm sure he'll make some deals here and there to be able to get a little bit more youth into that squad. Montreal, honestly, it'd be sick to see him in Montreal. They've got a young thing going right now. They've got a great coach in Martin St. Louis. They are going to find a way to get better. Honestly, best landing spot. Oh, who do I think needs him the most? That's also a very good question. I think, personally, a landing spot that I would like to see him. Gosh. We're going to say Montreal. I would love to see him with the Canadiens. Although, do they really want two small forwards? They'd have Bedard and Caulfield. I don't know if they want to go that small. I'm trying to think of other teams that'll be near the bottom. Chicago could really use them. That could be also a way to try to keep around Patrick Kane possibly for another year. But who needs him the most? I mean, the easy question there would be, the easy answer to your question is Arizona. Arizona needs him the most, for sure. And then right behind them, I would say it would be Chicago. Chicago would need him the most, second behind the Coyotes. Coyotes are desperate. They need hockey players. They need skilled hockey players. But then again, do you want more smaller players because they already have Clayton Keller? They bring him in. You don't want to sort of outsize yourself and become a rag doll in games, because when you go up against bigger teams, they're just going to be like, okay, let's hit you out of the rink tonight. But the team I think that needs him the most would be the Arizona Coyotes, Montreal Canadiens, or the New Jersey Devils. I think, honestly, the best two teams he would work for, the best, Montreal, and then I would say it would be the Devils. Those would be two teams I think he would work the best for. And honestly, you could throw Seattle in there. That'd be pretty cool too. But I think there are some teams in this league that could really use them, and Montreal and the Devils are two of them. But great questions. Love the conversation. Awesome questions. Thank you so much. And actually, it's the end of the first period for Pittsburgh. So 3-0 Pens. Absolute beauty of a period from Pittsburgh. It looked a little shaky. Looked like the Kings were going to walk all over them at the start of the game, but Pittsburgh have found a way to get the puck in the back of the net, and they've done it 3 times already. So at this point, they just can't have another collapse like they did the other night against Montreal. So they have, I'd say, my prediction is definitely there for a, 5-3 win. Hey, Danny, welcome back. If you were in class, I hope you were paying attention, but welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for joining back in. Good to have you around. Always great to have returning people around. Ruponi, thank you so much for joining in as well. I know you've been in the last couple of streams, so thank you for the comments. Thank you for the fun conversations. Love the questions. What do you think of the retro jerseys? Who's your favorite? I think if you literally missed it, I was talking about this a little bit earlier, but there are a lot of good retro jerseys. Let me pull some of them up right now. Reverse retro, because there are some pretty sick retro jerseys out there. I don't want a ranking. I just want to see them all. Yeah, so there's the picture right there. Retro jerseys. If I had to pick the best one, I would pick Nashville. Nashville's are pretty sick with the actual Predator on the front of it, bringing that back. That's pretty sweet. Rangers jerseys, bringing the Statue of Liberty one back. Those are pretty sick. I like Tampa Bay's. Those are also very clean. Florida Panthers are very clean. I like the Capitals just with the throwback logo. Kings are pretty clean with the white. Bruins and the Buffalo Slugs. I'm pretty biased, but I love the Pittsburgh bringing the big triangle penguin back. That's pretty sweet. Honestly, San Jose's are pretty sick as well. They've got like the California Seals jersey look, but it's sharks on the front, so I think that's pretty sick. A couple of the ones, actually Edmonton's are also very nice. The ones that I just find to be not very good, Detroit, absolutely hideous. Chicago's are hideous. I'd say Colorado's not very good. The Carolina Hurricanes look like jerseys that they've had in the past like 3 years. Columbus, they just kind of changed the color of their sleeves. Those are some that I'm just like, I don't really care too much. The ones that look honestly identical are the Toronto Maple Leafs. They look like the same jerseys they typically wear almost. Maybe a little different, but they're pretty similar to what they have. Penguins are winning. I am happy. Yes, I am very happy as well, Danny. My least favorite, we're going to go with... Least favorite. We're going to go with Chicago's. Those are just absolutely just hideous. Hideous jerseys. Either them, Detroit, or Columbus. But the worst is 100% the Chicago Blackhawks. Those are just absolutely ugly, like, and not in a good way. Usually when you say nasty, it's a good thing. But those are just nasty in a bad way. Just not very good looking jerseys whatsoever. Yeah. If Ruponi, what is your favorite jersey and what is your least favorite jersey on here? Who is your favorite team, and will you or would you buy one of their jerseys? Honestly, Arizona's are pretty sick too. Yeah, but I want to see, drop comments. I want to see what your favorites are, and what is your most favorite and least favorite, and who's your favorite team? God, my nose is so itchy, guys. I don't know what's going on. Every time, the last like 2 streams I've done this, it's just so itchy. Refreshing the live stream on my thing, so I'm all up to date. Want to be all up to date for you guys. I know Call of Duty, if you guys play Call of Duty, that has dropped. So if you guys love that game, love the campaign, be sure to check that one out. I know it's usually pretty fun. But we're up to 5 likes, so that is fun there. If you guys are also new to the stream, make sure to drop a like if you are new. Let's take a look back around the league. It's probably intermission for all the games, and it is indeed. Let's refresh the page. I think it's because my nose is dry. I've got like some moisturizer here that we can try to put on, but I don't know if it's going to help, boys. The nose is itchy. It's been so like cold and dry here the last couple of nights. I think it's kind of just like bleeding over, so try to keep the moisture content as high as possible in this room, so we're not itching like crazy, but it is what it is. We'll roll with the punches. Let's see here. I'm surprised Dallas is up on Toronto right now. Yes, I am too. Let's actually take a look at the Game Center stats for that one. I'm curious to see what shots are. Luke Glendening, shots 11-6 for the Stars. 2 power plays. This is... I don't want to see that ad. Let's take a look here on the left-hand side. 2 penalties, it looks like, for Toronto, 1 for Dallas. Face-off win percentage in Toronto's favor. Takeaways, giveaways, or even hits. I mean, that's a hit fest. 19-14. They're out for blood in that game. But yeah, 11-6 are shots. Typically, when you're getting outshot, you're not the team that's usually skating. You're usually behind the play. I mean, this game right here, is a good case in point of that. Pittsburgh being heavily outshot early in that period, and they were just behind. They didn't look like they were clicking, but near the end of that period, obviously things can change. Pittsburgh, bang, bang, bang in the back of the net, 3-0 Pittsburgh at the end of the first. So who knows? Toronto, they're definitely not out of this game. Toronto are too good to not be able to come back in that game. But hey, Dallas are good. I'm curious, team stats, who's playing goalie tonight for the Dallas Stars? That's what I'm interested in. Wedgwood is actually playing, not Ottinger. I would have thought they would play Ottinger tonight, but let's see who's playing for Toronto. It is Samsonov. Okay, so Samsonov between the pipes, he's got a 909 right now. Not terrible. And then Wedgwood, obviously 1,000. He stopped every shot. So, interesting to see. Let's see here. I like the new jerseys that Penguins show on social media. Yeah, the Penguins jerseys are pretty sick. Bringing back the triangle Penguin logo. Honestly, I might have to buy one of those. Although the jerseys they're wearing in tonight's game, I wanted to buy last year, just with the paint where it says Pittsburgh across the chest. Those are just so iconic in Pittsburgh that either one of those jerseys I would love. But their new jerseys are pretty sick. I'll be interested to see what the Penguins and Bruins drop for the Winter Classic. Those will be fun jerseys to take a peek at whenever they do drop. Let's take a look elsewhere. I'm curious about Montreal, who scored their goals in this game. Let's take a look and see. Anderson, Caulfield, Gallagher. Caulfield has 4 goals already this year. That's pretty crazy. 11-5 shots. Not a lot of penalties. Face-offs are in favor of Montreal, 69-31%. Let's take a look. Team stats. Who's between the pipes? Allen for the Canadians. And for Arizona, you got Ingram. So, interesting to see there. Anything -2, Barrett Hayton, -2, Richie, Dylan Gunther, Clayton Keller's -1, back end, all the D are -1. So, let's take a look at Rangers and Sharks. This is actually one I am surprised about. I didn't think that the Sharks would be beating. Couture's got the goal, lone goal. Low shooting game, 8-5 for the Rangers. Hits 11-6. Power plays. Man, the Rangers are 0-4 in the power play against the Sharks. That's a little surprising to me, considering the fact that it's the Sharks and they're not playing very good this year. Let's take a look between the pipes. For the Rangers, they've got Shesterkin, who's got a 800 save percentage right now, and the Sharks are playing Reimer. Playing Reimer tonight, and he stopped all 8 shots. So, interesting to see there. Hey, Rick, how's it going? Nice to see you around it. Your Sharks are up. If you're a Sharks fan, you are up. Your boys are up tonight, or if you are watching that game, give us a little breakdown on what's going on. Are the Sharks, do they look like they're the better team tonight? Again, I know, taking a look at the box score, 8-5 shots, I would think it's pretty even. I know Sharks have taken 4 penalties, but they've killed all 4 of them off. Is that giving them momentum in the game against the Rangers? I want to hear from you, Rick. What is going on in that game, if that is the one you are watching, considering you do have a Sharks background as I take a peek there on my iPad. If that is the case, we love to have Sharks fans around. We love to get your perspective as a Penguins fan. I am duly sorry. We did beat you guys in the Stanley Cup final a few years ago. But at least you all made it. But, yeah, well, let's hear from you. I love the Sharks reverse retros. The little California Seals throwback. Those are very sick. Let's take a look at Washington as well. I want to take a look at stats and who are playing in that game. Guys, if anyone is new to the stream, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Growing like crazy. We have some returning viewers. Ruponi, we've got Danny, and then we've got Rick. You guys are always joining, so thank you so much. Really do appreciate you guys stopping in and being loyal subscribers, loyal team members of the Duster community. You guys are true Dusters. If we ever do hit 1,000 subscribers, I low-key feel like we should definitely throw out a little like shirt drop or hat drop or even sticker drop for you guys, just because you guys will definitely earn it. You guys are the core three for sure. Danny, Ruponi, and Rick, the three musketeers. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for coming back and checking out the stream. Oshie and Mantha on the goals, it looks like, for the Capitals. 12-7 shots. See penalties. Washington's 2 for 2 on the power play. So both their goals coming on the power play. Team stats. Forsberg is in between the pipes for the Sens, and we've got Kemper for the Caps. So interesting. 7 minutes ice time for Orlov and almost 8 minutes for Carlson. That's kind of crazy. Ovechkin, no points, 1 shot. It's kind of surprising since they've had 2 power play goals, but game looks like it's about to get started back up here again in Pittsburgh. Max Howard, do you think the Kings will make it close? I mean, they've looked good. Don't get me wrong. Kings have looked good. I feel like they'll get 1 or 2 here in this period. We could be going into the third period either 4-2 or 3-2. If it goes 3-0 into the third period, I think this game is over. But I fully expect the Kings to come out hot here at the start of the second period. Say first 5 minutes are important for both teams here. Obviously, Penguins need to sustain the pressure the Kings bring. Kings, they're going to bring it, man. They're young, hungry. They've got speed. They've got goal scorers. I think the Kings will make it close. I think it'll be 3-2 after this period, or even 4-2. So should be a fun game to watch. If they just can't keep their D zone under wraps, the Kings, could be a long night for them, but fully expect the Kings to get back into this one. Good question, Max. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you join the community. We'd love to have you around. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. We'd love to have you. I know we've got Rick, Ruponi, Danny. They are returning viewers. They are awesome people. Can't thank them enough for the love and support they've been showing. So Max, join the community. We'd love to have you, my friend. Also, drop more questions, guys. I love all these questions. It's been a lot of fun answering your questions, having a good time. Let's get this YouTube studio up. I want to make sure we're up to date with everything. We're back to 531 subscribers. I know we hit 532 the other day. We dropped a couple. We got one back today. So thank you guys so much for joining the channel. If you guys are new, again, you guys are the real ones, the OGs, the ones who subscribe now. You guys will forever be remembered by me for sure. And we know you guys are going to be loyal as well. So enjoy the communication, fun talks. Really enjoy these live streams with you guys. Even if it's just us watching hockey, that's all I care. A couple of guys watching hockey, having a good time, talking hockey. That's what it's all about. I don't care about the numbers. Yeah, I do say let's hit 750 before Christmas because everyone needs goals in life, whether it's a hobby, whether it's work, sports, school, family. Everyone needs goals in life, and that's one of my goals. I want to hit 750 subscribers, but that's to grow the community. I want to grow a hockey community, grow the game, want to get it out there more. That's why we're here, guys. Having fun, talking hockey, growing the community. We want to grow together. That's what it's all about. Having fun. And you guys are awesome. I enjoy the conversations we have in the chats and everything. It makes it fun. Every time I hop on these live streams, I know you guys are going to be here, so that makes it all the more fun to hop on here and talk with you guys, have a good time. Spitting on my microphone. I guess that's another perk of being able to have these live streams for you guys. So tons of fun. Enjoy it every night. And then let me know, I know I talked really early about it. I don't know if you guys were all here, but the way we're going to be doing it is live streams are going to be live stream watch-alongs, I should say, are either going to be Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, depending on which game we think is going to be the biggest out of those 3 days. Live stream episode weekly wrap-up itself, which is called it's going to be called the Puck Drop. That is what the live stream wrap-up show is going to be called. Goaltending change for the Kings. They're putting in Jonathan Quick. Trying to get something going. It's never always the goaltender's fault. Who scores the first goal for the... who Who scored? It was Jan Ruda. Jan Ruda, who they got from the Tampa Bay Lightning, scored the first goal for the Penguins. So that is who got it. But again, live stream weekly wrap up the puck drop, that's what it's called. It will be Sunday nights. So if you are able to tune into that, be sure to do so. If not, during the week, we will have segments of that video. We'll have segments of that video. So we will have my power rankings, top 10 power rankings will be its own video. We'll have Western Conference recap reaction, Eastern Conference recap reaction, and then whatever other segment we have will be their own separate videos throughout the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, leading up to the live stream watch along game as well on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Not every single day, but one of those days. And then we're back into that normal schedule again. So I'll make sure to put it on the about page of the channel what the actual stream schedule is, as well as the next couple of descriptions. I'll be sure to put the schedule in there as well, as we are back underway here in the second period. But let me know if you guys like that idea, just so that if you can't pop into the live stream and or go back and rewatch it almost like a podcast type thing, that's fine, because we'll have each part of really the non-banter and sort of chit-chat of the live stream itself will be its own segment that you guys can just focus in and watch that. So if that's what you guys are about, that'll work, because we'll have those videos for you guys. So should be fun. Really looking forward to getting a normal schedule for this channel and for the videos going, just so that we're consistent for you guys. Again, I don't want to leave you guys to hang out to dry and go a few days without a couple videos and whatnot, but I got to live life too. I got work. I got other stuff I want to do. Sometimes some weekends will be a little different. This coming weekend, we were going to do a Saturday live stream, but I got tickets to the Penn State whiteout game on Saturday night, so that is why we are streaming this game tonight instead. So that's why I'm saying our live stream watch along could be Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, not every single one of those days. So hopefully you guys like that. If you do, let me know. Drop comments if you guys think that that'll be fine for you guys. I think the segment videos will really help out too, just because, again, if you can't make the live stream Sunday night, we'll probably do it 7 or 8 p.m. on Sundays for you guys. And then we'll have the segment videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even Thursday if we have 4 separate segments. That'll be available for you guys, just so, again, if you can't make the live stream Sunday night for the weekly wrap-up on the puck drop, then that's perfectly fine. But kind of back and forth right now. Haven't really had too much to talk about in this second period, as we're about 2 minutes gone. A little back and forth, a lot of neutral zone play. Nothing too crazy right now, but here come the Pens. Jan Ruda, the first goal scorer. If you guys missed that. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you guys like this video, I know we've got 5 likes right now, I believe, on this video. If we can get 7, if we can get some more people watching this, guys, if you have some friends who you think would like this, be sure to share this video on Twitter, Facebook, email, Discord, whatever it is. Be sure to share that, guys. Ooh, play there. Heinen is there. Ooh, penalty shot? Penalty shot? Question mark? Oh, it's a hook. Dang, I wanted a penalty shot. That would have been sick. Penguins to the power play. Oh man, that was definitely that could have been a penalty shot, to be honest. It's got to be like blatantly honest, or blatantly just like so there that they have to call it a penalty shot. That he could have gotten a shot off, so I guess that's why they didn't call it a penalty shot. Yeah, it was just a hook on the hands. It wasn't like a take his legs out type of deal. But Penguins to the power play. They didn't look good on their first one, so we'll see what they can do here on this second opportunity. Ooh, nice play there. Puck movement down low, down below. Ooh, Rustamolkin. Letang. Crosby. Letang. Back up top. Malkin, I'm surprised they don't have on his strong 1T side. Offsides, Pittsburgh. Usually they have On the power play, they've got Crosby and Malkin on the same side. But it looks like they're switching it up, which I honestly don't mind. Kind of keeps other teams on their toes. Oh, Malkin broke his stick. Unlucky, but the Penguins still have the puck in the zone. Crosby's pinched off there. So the Kings look to get it out. Oh, nice play there by Gensel to steal that. All right, Malkin's back on his 1T side. Shot there from Letang up top. Ooh, Crosby. Ooh, nice try. Letang up top. Malkin's back on the strong side. Crosby on the offside on the umbrella here. As they got Rust and Gensel sort of like chilling in front, wheeling and dealing around. Crosby and Malkin now on the same side. Malkin. Oh, why didn't he go between the legs? That's in. That's in. That's a penalty shot. He's laying on the puck. Yo, what the hell? What a save by Quick. What? What a save by Jonathan Quick. I need to see the replay of this. That was nuts. Oh, he did stop that. Wow, what a play. Jonathan Quick turned around with his stick and stopped that. But then I saw Doughty. Oh, no, he didn't lay on the puck. Wow, what a freaking play by Jonathan Quick. He's always good for one of those a year. What a crazy play, man. Could have been 4, but Jonathan Quick shutting the door. Scores elsewhere. San Jose 1-1 now with the Rangers. Every other score's the same. Dallas still up. That period it says hasn't started. But, man, what a sequence that was. Holy smokes. Penguins, great puck movement. But Jonathan Quick to save the day. That's just nuts, man. Classic Jonathan Quick. Penguins are 29% on the power play this year. That's pretty good. Crosby will score. Well, I hope. Well, he could have had it right there, man. Like that was his chance to get a goal so far this game. That was right there. But man, Jonathan Quick doing what Jonathan Quick can do. Steal one for you, and he stole a goal away. What a play. 10 seconds left. Looks like the Kings are going to be able to kill this one off as Heinen. Petrie at the point. Oh, that's a goal. Wow, what a goal. All right, Jeff Petrie. I don't think that one was tipped. Pittsburgh now up 4-0. Second power play getting it done. So their power play is hitting at a pretty good clip so far this year. Wow, this is an absolute beatdown. And the Kings are out shooting the pen. So about 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Just a slow little pass across from Heinen to Petrie, who is chilling at the top of the blue line. Far side just ripped it through traffic, and give credit to, I believe that's Jason Zucker in front of the net, and Jeff Petrie gets one on the board for Pittsburgh here in the second period. And we were literally just talking before this period started. If the Penguins get the first goal of the period, this game could be over. So Kings need to respond here if they want a chance to stay in this game. Oh, chance there. Ooh, wraparound chance. Not there, but Kings now. Nice little pressure on the shift after the goal. It's Jan Ruda now. Fighting behind the net for it. Finds Brockman again. We got the fourth line out there for Pittsburgh. Just chip that in deep. That a boy. Josh Archibald after a big hit there on the play on Brennan Lemieux, I believe. Good pinch. Pittsburgh's got to change this line. Can't have your fourth line out there for too long, as you could get burned for sure if that's ever the case. But no, man, the Penguins this year, they look very good. I mean, Jeff Petrie, bringing him over, Jan Ruda, those are honestly game changers. And Joseph has looked very good as well this year. So the Penguins now off to the forecheck here. Got their top line out, Crosby, Raquel, Gensel. On the back end, it looks like we've got Petrie and Pettersson out there. Gensel finds Pettersson. Just going to try to throw that on net, and that is deflected high. Will be an offensive zone draw for the Penguins. But, man, things have gone kind of crazy here for the Kings. Not really showing up tonight as Petrie rips that through traffic. Wow, what a play. He looks good. He looks good in a Penguins jersey. He's been a great hockey player. Started with the Edmonton Oilers, man. Young kid, elite defenseman. Just took him a little while to get things going. I think he's been pretty elite. He was elite the last couple of years with Montreal. Not really last year, but a couple of years before that, he was looking so good for the Canadiens. And now just with Pittsburgh, I think that's really what they needed, was another stout top defenseman, and they got him. So that's great. Oh, Rick. Let me see. I see your comment here, so I'm trying to read it. Watch the game. That's a hold. Letang. Oh, my goodness. They almost just made it 5. Letang at the point. Letang. Playing around with the puck. Finds Crosby. Finds Malkin. Malkin? Nope. I was going to say, I'm trying to watch that. By the way, I forgot to mention I'd also have the Florida Panthers in your 32 NHL team, and I'd keep Tampa. I'd still keep Tampa, though. Okay, fair enough. I would, too. Maybe not Florida, but I would definitely keep Tampa, for sure. Got the itchy nose tonight, boys. I don't know what to tell you. So, score updates for you guys. Boston now up 1-0 on Anaheim. Still 3-0 in Montreal. 1-1 now. Toronto has tied the game against the Dallas Stars. 3-0 Nashville still over the Blue Jackets. Still 1-1 Sharks Rangers. Still 2-0 Washington over Ottawa. New Jersey still 0-0 with the Islanders. And Vancouver started against Minnesota, and that game is 0-0. So, things still going in the NHL. Still other games going on. Big games, honestly, for sure. We're up to 7 likes, guys. We're buzzing still. I know I said let's try to get 8 likes, so at this point, we could try to get 10 likes tonight. I don't know. If we get some new viewers in here to stick around, guys, we can get 10 likes. I think that's definitely doable. If you guys, whoever is in here watching, share this, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, all those good social media outlets. If you guys have friends, family, loved ones that you think would enjoy watching along with this, watching hockey, chatting with you all in the comments, having some fun back and forth, you guys can chat with each other. You can chat with me. Again, we are a fun community. Obviously, respect. We want to be respectful of one another. Nothing too crazy in the chats, but we are here. They're showing the save again from Jonathan Quick on Crosby, possibly? No? Nope, just showing a different replay, but oh well. Hand pass on the Kings. So we get play back underway. Kings look frustrated. They really do. In Pittsburgh, they just look like they're a well-oiled machine. I know shots aren't in their favor, but man, oh man. Pittsburgh look very good in the offensive zone. They make the most of their chances, and obviously it's paid dividends for them. 4-0 now against the Kings. So the nice little cushion. They can't let up off the gas. I know they're up 2-0 against Montreal the other night, and they lost that game. So hopefully 4-0 could be the magic number, but who knows? You never know. They could give up 5 goals, and it's 5-4 LA. That would be absolutely crazy, and who knows? Maybe we'd get crazy confused out of that, because I think a lot of people would stop by. Minnesota getting one early before the 5-minute marker in their game against Vancouver. Once we hit intermission, we'll take a look at scores, stats around the league as we also recap the game we are watching. But again, thank you all for joining the stream tonight. I know we've got a lot of returning viewers. You need 2 more viewers. Yes, we do. We're so close. We're so close. We need a couple more likes. We'll get to 10. Be sure to share this. If you have friends who you think will be getting into hockey, make sure to bring them here. Oh, big chance there for Pittsburgh once again. It's in. The puck's in the net. Oh, are they going to call a goal here? Brian Rust is celebrating like he scored a goal. Literally just slid that to the net. I don't know. Couldn't really tell. But usually when you see players reacting like that, you're going to be pretty close. They might call goaltender interference, though. Is it in? They're showing the overhead replay right here. Oh, it is in the net. The puck is in the net. Ooh, that might be a good goal. I don't think he pushed him. I don't know. That's tough to tell. Can't tell if that's going to be a goal or not, but honestly, he was not pushing the goaltender in the net. He was just stopping. He was just stopping and the puck slid in. Honestly, that might be a good goal. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it does slide in, and let's see what they say. Oh, they're calling it a goal. They're calling it a goal. Oh, and I also see that on the left-hand side now. So they're calling it a good goal now, but I think they're going to challenge it. I don't know how you challenge that when they already took a look at it. So they're calling it a goal, but now the Sharks are challenging goaltender interference. It can't be goaltender interference when he's stopping. He never like shoulder checked or anything. I don't think he impeded Jonathan Quick other than right there, but it's a stopping play. So I don't think it's enough to honestly overturn them calling it now a good goal. So it literally hits off him there. He is stopping, but he's never like he's never checking or anything. He's not purposely stopping the goalie from being able to make a play on the puck. I don't know, man. It could go either way. I mean, that's a tough one. What do you guys think? If whoever's watching this game out there, what do you guys think? Is it a goal? Do you think it's a goal? Whether they call it one way or another, do you think it's a goal? That's tough. They're about to make the call right here. About to make the call. Let's see what they say. Okay, so they are calling goaltender interference on it. Okay, no goal. That's fair enough. I mean, he was stopping, and he did end up going into the pad of the goalie, and I don't know. It's tough. It could have gone both ways, but I think they got the call right. He is stopping. He starts to stop before the crease, but he's got too much speed going into the blue paint and knocks the goaltender's pad where the puck was into the net. So I think fair call, right call. It could have gone either way depending on what the ref was thinking at the time. But right call, 4-0 still. No goal, but is what it is. We've got 8 viewers right now, guys. Thank you so much for joining this stream. Be sure to drop comments down below. Other games are going on. What games are you guys watching tonight? I know the NHL reversed their reverse retro jerseys today, so tell me your favorite jerseys. Who's your team? Will you guys be buying any jerseys? If you guys are also new and like anything hockey, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll be doing these streams all season long. As the Penguins with a nice cycle play almost get then one there with Jeff Carter. So Penguins still keep it going. 2-on-1 here for the Kings. Big shot there. Jari makes the save. Big play there. Nice defensive play there by Dumoulin with the slide to force him to take the shot. But Pittsburgh going on the penalty kill. Kings to the power play. Tripping is the call. So we are here, guys. 7 viewers, it looks like. So awesome stuff. Let's keep it going. Big save there, Jari. Penguins got a penalty kill coming up right now. Should be interesting to see here. Heinen on the hooking call is what they're saying. But let's see what the Penguins can do on the penalty kill. And more importantly, let's see what the Kings can do on the power play. They have to score here to get back in this game. 10 minutes to go roughly 10 minutes to go in the second period. They have to score. You can't go this power play without scoring if you want to get back into this game. Because let's say Pittsburgh holds, they get a little bit of more momentum, score another goal, 5-0, potentially 5-1 going to the third period. I mean, that could be ugly. Even 4-0 going into the third period. I mean, 4-goal lead in hockey is, I mean, that's a lot of goals to have to make up. So Kings now with full possession, it looks like. Shot blocked there by Jan Ruda. Kings looking for something. Shot from the point. Jari stands tall at the top of his crease. And not enough traffic in front of him to impede his vision. He makes the save and Pittsburgh holds on. Goals around the league. 1-1 Boston. Anaheim 4-0 now Montreal over the Coyotes. 1-1 in Toronto. 2-0 still Nashville. Columbus. 2-1 Rangers now over San Jose. 2-1 Washington now against the Sens. Still 0-0. Devils Islanders and 1-1 Minnesota and Vancouver in Minnesota. Man, the Wild, they are a team that have to figure it out. They have been struggling mightily this year. So let's see what they can do tonight. They need to win the game to get... Oh, geez, Louise. Somebody was hitting the back of the head there. Wow. Big play there by Jari. Big save. But there was a Penguin hit in the back of the head. They tried to clear the puck. And somebody got absolutely smoked in the back of the head. I don't know who it was. Oh, that was Kapanen. Wow. And then from that play, the Kings almost scored. Jari playing big now when he's called upon. But man, hopefully Kapanen's going to be okay. He got smoked in the dome on the clear there by Petrie, which then ended up turning into a very nice opportunity for the Kings. As Brock McGinn on a shorthanded chance. Shot. Wow, that actually scared Jonathan Quick. Oh, penalty kill. Oh, they almost scored shorthanded. That would have been sick, man. Jeff Petrie, absolute rip. Oh, my God. Jonathan Quick coming up big there on some saves with the Penguins PK just playing big hockey right now. Jari with a glove save. Man, Penguins are getting some momentum off of this power play for the Kings. You'd think it was the other way around, but holy smokes. Crazy things going on right now in this game. It's the Kings. Nice shot there, Jari. Nice glove save, Jari. Big save there from the defenseman in front as McGinn and Paling getting things going, and then hopefully they show the shot. I was going to say hopefully they show the shot. Jeff Petrie had an absolute bomb from the point. Ripper of a slap shot, but defensive zone draw. 20 seconds left to go in the PK, and the Penguins going to ice this down. That'll probably kill another about 6 seconds off the Kings power play. And Kapanen back out there, so thankfully not injured to the extent that somebody could be off of a shot from the back of the head. So good to see him back out there. Jari makes another save. He stopped 23 out of 23 tonight. He's looking like the all-star we all know and love. You think Jari is a consistent enough goalie to make the Penguins, to be the Penguins' new Fleury? There's never going to be a new Fleury. As a Penguins fan, I'm just throwing that out there. There'll never be a new Fleury, but he is a great goalie. Every Penguin goalie is going to be different. Oh, I thought there was a breakaway opportunity there. But I don't think he's a Fleury, but he is his own goaltender. He's got his own style. Again, no one's going to be able to replace Fleury, but who knows? I mean, it took him about a season and a half, 2 seasons to really figure it out. Last year, I think, was his coming out party for having a very good year. It was unfortunate that he got injured with about 2 weeks left in the regular season. That kind of really set the Penguins up for failure in the playoffs, for not having a starting goaltender. Then they lost their second string goaltender in the playoffs, so it was tough. But Jarry, very, very good goaltender. He is an all-star goaltender. Try to bring Fleury back before he retires. As a Penguin fan, I say yes. It's probably going to be one of those like 1-year deals. He's probably going to play it out in Minnesota, but I really do hope and think that the Penguins will bring him back for 1 year. He does deserve to retire a Penguin. Even if he doesn't come back with the Penguins, I still think they'll sign him to like a 1-day deal so he can retire a Penguin. That would be great. As the Kings with a chance, there's the shot wide. Penguins off to the races now. Ricard Raquel getting into the zone, but he is tripped up. But good questions, Ruponi. Awesome stuff. But yeah, it would be great to see him back, a Penguin. I would love to see him. I don't think he would ever be the starter. He'd be in more of a backup role, veteran backup role, almost like what Halak is doing these days. But yeah, I would love to see him back. And Jarry himself, very competent goaltender. He is solidified. Oh, big hit there by Jeff Petrie. But I would say Jarry is solidifying himself as a 1A type goaltender in the league with where he was last year and where he is this year. So far early, he's looking very good. Will Jarry stay long-term? I know he's on a newer type contract right now. I don't know how many years. Actually, I'm curious. As Rusty with a shot there. Big save there from Jonathan Quick. Let's take a look at Tristan Jarry. He is on a contract year, so they're going to have to try to figure out the cap. I don't know if he's going to want $4 million, $4.5 million. I think if he starts asking for like $5 million a year, they might have to move on from him. Now, is that the case where maybe they trade him for Fleury to bring Fleury back and see if Fleury's got any magic left in him as a Penguin? That could be a possibility, but I see a way that if Jarry has a big year this year, that they'll be able to get a deal done, bring him back for, I'd say, a bargain of a deal. I could definitely see that. Especially if he does have a big year, I do think they should bring him back because he's been a great Penguin goaltender this last year and a half. Honestly, 2 years ago in the playoffs is a different story. We all know what happened to his glove 2 years ago in the playoffs against the Islanders, but regular season wise, he's been very good. Ooh, chance here for the Kings. Jarry with a big save. He thinks he still has it. That actually went through his 6-hole, but went wide, so Jarry stays perfect on the night. He's the difference maker tonight. I mean, yes, they've scored goals. They've scored plenty of goals, that's for sure, but Jarry has been making a ton of saves. He's got 28 saves in the game. Like, that's good stuff. Bad turnover there from Kapanen. He's just got to dump that deep. But yeah, no, it'll be interesting. I really do hope the Penguins can bring Jarry back. He's a great goaltender. So that's my thought on it. I think $5 million a year, if somehow they can get some cap to make it work, I think it's worth it. 100% worth it. But good questions. I love it. Keep up the comments, guys. Love talking with you guys while the game's going on. A little back and forth right now. Kings trying to get something going right there on the doorstep. And he actually, I don't even know who that was. That might have been Trevor Moore. Tipped that wide nose. Brendan Lemieux. Brendan Lemieux's been the scrappiest King tonight with the most chances, honestly. And the Kings look like they're just starting to throw the body around now. Trying to run the Penguins out of the rink and get a couple goals back. But Pittsburgh, Crosby on it now. Is just going to dump that down. Ooh! Almost got that in on Quick there from a long-range effort. Offsides. Looks like that was Kiliev. Another comment in. Colin, thank you for joining. Can Sidney Crosby start shooting, please? You're not wrong. He needs to shoot the puck. I know he was stoned on the goal line by Jonathan Quick, but that would have been just more of a shovel shot. But yeah, I agree with you. Crosby, would love to see him shoot more. 100%. He is a goal scoring machine when he does shoot. It's just who he is. He's a pass first type player, but when he does have a shot that he needs to shoot, he will shoot it. But I agree with you this game. Would love to see him shoot more. Updates around the league. Let's see here. Still 1-1 Anaheim, Boston. Montreal up 4-0 still. Toronto, Dallas still 1-1. Nashville, Columbus still 2-0. San Jose gets one back on the Rangers, so it's 2-2 there. Ottawa, I told you guys Ottawa is back, 2-2 there in Ottawa. New Jersey is up on the Islanders 1-0, and it is still 1-1 Vancouver and Minnesota. Let's see here. Maybe Pittsburgh could try and drop Malkin's contract to keep Jari. That's a good thought, but the Penguins are never going to drop Malkin. It's never going to happen. Malkin, Letang, Crosby are going to retire Pittsburgh Penguins unless there's like an absolute breakdown, which this offseason almost was. Honestly, at one point, I didn't think Malkin was coming back. But they got it done. They're Penguins for life, and it will come with some casualties, and Jari might be one of those casualties because they're not going to move any of those contracts. They want Crosby, Malkin, Letang to retire Penguins, and rightfully so. Yes, Danny, glad to see that you were home. And the Penguins, it is a good game for them. Yes, sir, I agree with you wholeheartedly. It is a great game. But no, when it comes to Malkin, if he wasn't going to come back, they wouldn't have re-signed him this year. But since he's back, he will be a Penguin forever. He wanted to be a Penguin. I don't think he at any point wanted to ever test the market. So he will be a Penguin for life. I do not ever foresee them getting rid of him, Crosby, or Letang. Unless there's like a long-term IR injury, like nasty injury type deal, they will be Penguins for life. Yes, Marner-Matthews duo is like Malkin, Crosby. Ooh, nice play there. Nice defensive play by Pettersson there on the 2-on-1 opportunity. As nice little poke there to get that away. But guys, we got 12 people watching right now. Let's keep this up, guys. If you're new to the stream, drop a like. We will be doing these streams all season long, so we're going to be changing up the games. It's not always going to be the same teams. This is the first time we've seen Pittsburgh and the Kings live. Very good game for Pittsburgh. Kings, I mean, they haven't looked bad in the offensive zone. It's just, man, they just haven't been able to figure it out in the D zone when the Penguins get some sustained pressure. And just they can't keep it out of their net. So thank you guys for stopping by, checking out the channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We're looking to get 10 likes. We are up to 7. So if you guys are new to the channel, new to this stream, hit the like button. We're looking to get 750 subscribers before Christmas or before the new year. So by the time Canada in the World Juniors is playing whoever it is they are on New Year's Day, we're going to be at 750 subscribers. We need a goal to grow this community, grow an awesome hockey community, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you all so much. Let's keep it up. Pittsburgh with a chance there. Jeff Carter's looked very strong all night against his former team. Let's see here. Colin, another comment down below here. Quick is having a tough night. But above all else, he's been very good in spots. Yeah, no, I mean, he made that 6 save on Crosby on the goal line. And he hasn't been the goalie all night. So it was actually Peterson, whatever the heck his name is, Cal Peterson, for the Kings actually started the game in the first period. Oh, breakaway chance. Crosby. Oh, that's Raquel. I thought it was Crosby. I was like, it's a righty, not Crosby. Crosby is a lefty. Big chance there, but stopped nicely by Quick. I mean, Penguins now peppering in the offensive zone. Would have been nice to see Raquel get a nice little 2-goal game, but the night is still young. Gensel. What do we got? Whistle? Stop the play. I don't know what's going on. What a feed by Letang to spring Raquel in behind. Oh, man, Jonathan Quick literally got a shoulder on it. That was going in, but big save from him. Quick's looked good. I mean, he came in, it was 3-0. He's only given up 1 goal. He's had a ton of stops. If we look at the not the advanced stats, but team stats right now, if we go to Kings, if you really, I mean, Quick's had a good game. He's got a 9.23. He stopped 12 out of 13 shots. And you look at Peterson, 6.67, 3 goals on 9 shots. Like, that's rough, man. Considering the fact that the Kings were also owning points in that first period and they give up 3, it's tough. So, I'm not all on Jonathan Quick, but it is what it is. We'll take it as a Penguins fan. I will gladly take that. 100%. So if you guys are new to the stream, we're up to 8 likes right now. I can see it right now. You guys can probably see it on the stream as well. 8 likes. We're looking to get 10 tonight. We want 10 likes. We want a couple new subscribers to the channel. We have very consistent communication chats in the live chat. As always, Rick, Danny, Ruponi, Colin, you're new. Hopefully you will be back for some streams in the future. Love your questions so far. Love the comments. Having fun with it. Really enjoy the banter back and forth. The hockey talk. That's why we're here. That's why we love doing these live streams. I have so much fun with you guys on these live streams. Chatting hockey. Whether it's the game we're actually watching or if it's another game going on. I'll give you guys score update here in just a second. I'm just updating the stream on my iPad just so we're up to date with everything. They've got Gensel high sticking in the box 4 minutes. I thought he fell. Oh, as he was falling, he literally like clipped the dude in the face. So this is big for the Kings. 4-minute power play as Pittsburgh looking to kill it. I mean, Pittsburgh looked very good on the kill last time, but this is 4 minutes now, so this will roll into the third period. So Kings have a chance here. I think if they can score one before the 2-minute mark of this power play, they'll still be able to keep the 2 minutes since it's a double minor. So they need to score a goal quick if they want to try to get back in this game. They could make it 4-2 by the end of the second. That's kind of what my prediction was as well. Heading into the second period, that it could be 4-1, 4-2, and this is their opportunity. Got a chance for the rest of the period on the power play. If they can get a quick one here, big play there. Jari strong on the strong side post there as the Penguins survive a little offensive onslaught there from the Kings. Dump it down, and there is 2 minutes left to go in the period from my stream itself. I know the actual game cast here is a little bit faster. I'm trying not to look at that as much. Do you think the Kings have enough time to come back? I mean, they've got a whole period in, and now what I can see, 1:40. So, the Kings can't come back. Doughty with a chance here. Oh, he dropped it off. Big save, Jari, man. When a goalie's on, a goalie's on. There's 2 things you can't control in a hockey game, and that's the way the refs are reffing and the way the other team's goalie is playing. And right now, Jari's playing good. And with that being said, I don't think the Kings will come back. I think they might get a goal or 2, but they're not coming back in this game, man. Not with the way Jari's playing. He is very tough tonight. He is a tough customer, tough cookie to crack. And right now, he is playing tall on this power play opportunity for the Kings. Man, the Kings are making some good passes, but the Penguins PK, very aggressive, a lot of active sticks, and that's always tough when you're on the power play. You think you have a seam, but next thing you know, there's a stick there. It's always tough. Big block there by Brock McGinn. Brock with the block. Cross seam play. Dude, Jari's there. Like, Jari is playing so big right now, dude. Brock McGinn, nice block. Puck play back and forth. Jari, I don't know if that got behind him because I saw the King dude come in. Nice through the seam pass. No, that he stopped that. That was a nice play, dude. Nice play. Throughout the league, Montreal score update 5-0 against Arizona. Vancouver's now up 2-1 against Minnesota with about a minute to go in the first period. Jeff Petry's able to clear that with a minute left in the period and 2:13 to go on the power play for the Kings. So again, they will get about a minute-ish in the third period unless they score here in the dying seconds of this second period. And boys, we are killing it. Up to 8 likes, 10 concurrent viewers. You guys are awesome. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, joining the Duster community. We'd love to have you around. We have fun in the comments during the live streams, during all videos. We appreciate the comments. Man, the Penguins are just winning faceoffs like crazy. Let me get that game cast back for you guys. Yeah, faceoffs like crazy. We're about to check out the rest of the games here once this period is through, as the Penguins with a chance here. That's Paling. He's a little scrappy player. Nice to have him from Montreal. Maybe a new change of scenery will be good for his career, as the Penguins are just hounding the Kings on this PK. The Kings have had plenty of chances, but Jari has played well. The D have played well. This is a great momentum boost for the Penguins heading into the third period. If they can kill off the rest of this penalty in the third, this game is over. 4-0 going into the third. There's no coming back for this one for the Kings. It's just a matter of how many goals that they can get, but it's a little too late at this point. 32-22 shots, 21-30 hits. Penguins have 30 hits. Doesn't seem like it. Pens 1 for 2 in the power play. Kings are currently 0 for 3 on the power play. Take a look at more advanced stats. Face-off percentage, 56 for Pittsburgh, 44 for the Kings. Let's see here. Block shots are about even, 15-16. Giveaways, LA has 10 to Pittsburgh 6. That's a big factor this game. Again, hits 30-21 for Pittsburgh. Great game. Take a look here. We'll take a look at Montreal. See who the goal scorers over there are. See if they've pulled any goalies. Anderson, Caulfield, Gallagher. Slavkovsky gets his first in the NHL, and Nick Suzuki gets his third of the season. Let's see here. 23-16 shots for Montreal. Over 2 on the power play for Arizona. Face-off percentage, 53-47 for Arizona. But giveaways, man, look at that. 18 giveaways for Arizona. That's not going to win you many hockey games. It's almost like interceptions in the NFL or college football. You can't be giving away the puck that much and expect to win a hockey game. It's just not going to happen. Hits 18-10. Not really a hit fest there, but Slavkovsky gets his first in the NHL. Good for him. Nashville, we'll take a look at them. 3-1 up as the second period is almost over for them. Tanner Jeannot, Ryan Johansson, Jake Bean, and Yakov Tiernan on the goals for this game. Shots 24-18 Columbus. Face-offs pretty even, almost 50-50. No one has scored a power play yet. 0 for 3, 0 for 2 respectively. Block shots even. Giveaways. So it's pretty stale-matey type game, it looks like. In this one, 3-1. Looks like it could really be going either way, but take a look at goaltenders. Lehkonen is in for Nashville. He's playing pretty well. 9.58 save percentage. Columbus has got Merzlikins in the net. I'm curious. Actually, let's go back to the Montreal. I'm wondering if Arizona has pulled their goalie. Let's take a peek here. Nope, Ingram. They're hanging Ingram in there. That's tough. That is tough for him. Let's take a look at the Rangers. Let's see here. Sorry, just saw the comment now. Do you think it's going to be over 6.5 for Kings versus Penguins? That's a good question. 6.5. I would say no. We're going to go no on that one. I think it's going to be a pretty stalemate-ish type third period. If anything, it would be 5-0, 5-1. I don't think it'll get above 6.5. So no. 7 goals total in this game, not going to happen. I don't think it will, at least. Let's see here. Sharks, Rangers 2-2. End of the second. Couture, Simic for the Sharks. We've got Hedl and Panarin for the Rangers. Tight game, it looks like. Shots, holy smokes, 21-9. How is this a game? Well, I know how it's a game. The goaltender for San Jose is really keeping them in it, but 0 for 4, the Rangers on the power play, 1 for 2 for the Sharks. Face-off percentage, 55-45. That's interesting. Giveaway, takeaways, even. Hits, 24-13. I'm surprised the Sharks are in this game. They're just scrapping and finding a way, it looks like. Shesterkin, he's got a 7.78 tonight. Not looking good there. And San Jose, we've got Reimer in there with a 9.05. He's looking good between the pipes. Again, 6.5 for the over. I'm going to say no in this game. Let's take a look at Washington and Ottawa, 2-2. Just about the end of the second period. Oshie, Mantha, Batherson. So he's got 2 goals tonight for the Senators. Second and third of the season. Tkachuk has 4 assists on the year. Shots 2016 for Ottawa. So tight contested affair. Both teams got 2 power play goals, 2 for 4 Washington, 2 for 3 Ottawa. So if you can stay out of the box that game, it seems like you might win the game. Face-off percentage, Ottawa 63-37. That's crazy there. Giveaways 12-3. They need to clean it up on the back end. I've noticed that in some of their highlights I've been watching. They just give the puck away in just terrible places way too often. So they got to clean that up. Looks like there was a fight. Parker Kelly and Connor McMichael on a fight. That'll be interesting to see those highlights. 21-13 hits. Let's take a look at goaltenders. Forsberg. Oh, excuse me, guys. Forsberg still kicking for Ottawa, and Kemper with a 9.00 save percentage for the Caps. 2-0 Devils. Let's take a peek in this one. This is a snooze fest tonight between these two teams. Jack Hughes, Andre Palat on the goals. Hughes first of the season. 17-9 shots. Both teams with a power play. Face-offs, 59-41 for New Jersey. Giveaways, takeaways, pretty even. 29-12 hits. Wow, Islanders throwing the body around. They just can't make anything of it. And then Vancouver and Minnesota just ended the first 2-2. Shots 13-8 Wild. Power plays 0 for 1 for the Wild. Zuccarello and Sam Steele on the goals for the Wild. Horvat and Amon for the Canucks. Let's see here. Face-off percentage 73-27 for Minnesota. Takeaways, giveaways. Even in takeaways, giveaways, maybe need to clean it up for Minnesota. Hits 10-8. So again, another tightly contested game. Going to be interesting to see how that one finishes up. Minnesota needs a win, man. They need it bad. Actually, let's go back to that one. I'm curious to see who's in between the pipes for each team. Fleury's playing tonight for the Wild. He's not had a very good start of the season. Demko is in for the Canucks. So they're going to have to figure it out. The Canucks will. Thank you guys so much for watching along with us tonight. Hit that like button. We are up to 9 likes, guys. We are 1 away from our goal for tonight. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We're currently, and we're about to pop this through. We're up to 532. We're back to where we were the other night. So thank you so much for the new ones joining the channel. You guys are the real OGs. In the comments, Ruponi, Danny, Colin, thank you so much. Rowan, thank you so much for joining in. Rick, another OG in the comments with this channel. Thank you guys all so much. Drop comments down below. What other games are you guys watching? What has surprised you so far this season? We're still in the intermission. We're watching Pittsburgh LA Kings in tonight's game. What are you guys most anticipating for the upcoming games this weekend? Which one are you most anticipated in watching? Which one are you excited to watch, man? I'm really excited to see the Golden Knights play the Colorado Avalanche. I think that is Saturday night. That's going to be an absolute barn-burning game. Let's see here, Ryan. We got 10 likes. Thank you, Ryan, for stopping by. We got 9 likes right now. We do not have 10. We are currently sitting at 9. If we can get up to 10, that is on you guys. So thank you guys for who is watching so much. Drop comments down below. Really appreciate you guys. We're so close to 10. We are not there just yet. We are currently sitting at 9. So if you guys want to drop a like, that is on you. Really do appreciate it if you guys get there. It does help out the channel a lot. Getting everything updated here on my iPad as we get ready For the third period, we're up to 533 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. We're buzzing like crazy. We're up to 10 likes now. You guys are awesome. We hit it tonight. Yes, Danny, it is true that hockey has fights. Sometimes it does happen. It is part of the game. It's almost like an honor system. Almost, if you like bury somebody from behind, you gotta be able to answer the bell and drop the mitts. So if you check out some highlights on YouTube, you'll find them all over the place. But yeah, fighting is in hockey for sure. Yes, sir. Battle of Florida predictions. Ooh, that's another game I'm really excited to see tomorrow night. That'll be a fun one. Battle of Florida. No worries, Danny. Feel free to ask questions when it comes to learning about hockey. We love new hockey fans. That's why we're here. That's why we're a channel. We want to grow the game, and I thank you so much for dropping by and choosing us as your channel of choice of wanting to learn and grow in the game of hockey. That's awesome stuff. But the Battle of Florida predictions tomorrow night. Man, the Lightning, they need something. They need a little spark. They need a little, no pun intended, lightning in the bottle right now. Let's see here. Just getting some phone updates. But let's take a look at the standings because we'll be able to get their team stats. But overall, Florida, they've looked pretty good, although Ekblad's going to be out for a little bit with an injury. Tampa Bay, they're at the bottom of the division. -4 goal differential. Even though Tampa Bay has been struggling, I will have to say I think Tampa's going to come out on top in this game. Although, hold on, let me take that back. Let me see who's at home. Tampa's at Florida. Ooh, it makes it a little bit harder, but Tampa Bay usually plays very good in Florida's barn. We're going to go Tampa Bay. I think they need a win bad right now. They have been scrappy, grinding, trying to find ways to win, but they just can't right now, just with a lot of turnover over the years of losing some players from Stanley Cup teams and obviously making a deep run to the finals last year. They lost Palat. They lost Ruda. I mean, they're going to lose players. When you're successful, you're going to lose players because teams are trying to poach you. But I think Tampa Bay is going to be able to pull that one out. It's going to be a heavy-hitting, fighting hockey game, but I think Tampa Bay will come out on top. We're going to say 4-2 against the Panthers. We'll see what the Panthers can do without Ekblad. And I think that will be the one key to the game. Without Ekblad, first game without him, I believe, for the Florida Panthers, Tampa Bay is going to take full advantage. I expect Braden Point, Kucherov, Stamkos, Hedman, Sergachev. I expect them to have big nights. So look for the Lightning to win the Battle of Tampa. And I agree, Ryan, Tampa does need a bounce back. They've been struggling this year. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They have been struggling mightily. But it's time for a little turnaround, and I think with the fact that Ekblad's going to be out, although I'm going to be really interested to see Matthew Tkachuk and what he brings to that Battle of Florida series. He's got a lot more grit than some players that they got rid of with Weegar and Huberdeau. It'll be interesting to see what Tkachuk brings to that, because if he has a big game tomorrow night, that could be a difference maker for the Panthers as well. But I think with Ekblad out, and depending on who the Panthers play in net, I think Spencer Knight or Sergei Bobrovsky are going to be great choices. But I think Tampa's probably going to come out with Vasilevsky. But I think Braden Point and Kucherov are going to have big games. So those are my keys for that game. Who will Florida put between the pipes tomorrow? Again, I don't know who they played last game. I'm pretty sure Bobrovsky played for them last game. Let's take a look. Schedule. Let's look at scores, not schedule. Scores will actually show us previous night scores. I believe, did they play last night? If it wants to load. Yeah, they played last night, and Bobrovsky got the win against the Flyers. So I don't know if they go back-to-back with Bobrovsky. If I'm the Panthers, I play Bobrovsky. You're paying him, what, $10 million to be your starting goaltender? In a big game, Battle of Florida, you need to play the goalie. You're paying the big bucks too. So I think Bobrovsky will get the back-to-back, especially winning. So yeah, we'll go Bobrovsky versus Vasilevsky. That'll be a fun one. So tune into that game. Be their most consistent goalie this year. I mean, it's hard to say. Again, I still think that Bobrovsky is going to get anywhere from 75 to 60% of their games. So I would say Bobrovsky, but again, Spencer Knight is the future goaltender of that organization, and I think that it's kind of good that they have Bobrovsky between the pipes now to kind of let Spencer Knight get his feet wet. I know Spencer Knight he pretty much had the save of the season so far a couple of games ago, but I think it's good for him and his development as a player that he's not thrown into the fire early, almost like how Carter Hart was. That Bobrovsky's there, that he can learn from Bobrovsky. He doesn't have to be the go-to guy all the time, which, again, the pressure can mount, but I think being in Florida does help with that because the media and everything's not as big in Florida when it comes to hockey, so that does help, but I think Bobrovsky will be their most consistent goaltender. And we are 10 likes, guys, 10 viewers. Thank you guys so much. Having a good time tonight, watching some good hockey as a Penguins fan. As you guys can see the hat right there. I still need to get a shirt or jersey. I do have a jersey, a couple Penguin jerseys. Should be wearing it tonight, but is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to be interested to see how this third period goes. Let's take a peek here. Let's just refresh that page. 5:33. Oh, I was thinking we'd be 5:34 maybe when I hit the refresh button, a little refresh magic. But I think predictions for the third, fully expect the Penguins to continue to keep their foot on the gas. Yes, Toronto needs a win big time. They are currently tied 1-1 going into the third with the Stars. Let's actually take a peek at those stats. Let's see here. Kerfoot on the goal, getting his first of the season. 23-17 shots, 29-23 hits. It's a hit fest. A lot of penalties in that game. Toronto's only 1 for 6 on the power play. That's a little shocking considering the firepower they have. Tavares, Marner, Matthews, Nylander, Riley on the top unit. They just must not be clicking tonight. It is what it is. Sometimes it happens. Even to the best of power plays. Giveaways, takeaways, pretty even. Block shots, 16 block shots for Toronto. That's kind of crazy. But 29-23 hits, that's nuts. So seems like a slugfest game that, I mean, they need to find a way to come out on top considering they lost the other night to the Coyotes. I mean, they need to win bad. Surprised they are 2-2. Yes, I am very surprised they are 2-2. Again, the two losses they have, you've got Montreal, who's a pesky little team. I'm not saying they're good, but I'm not going to say they're bad. They're young, hungry, so they'll be a tough team for anybody if you're not going to bring your A game or if you overlook the Montreal Canadiens. And then Arizona, man. You can't lose to Arizona, especially if you're the Toronto Maple Leafs. You should not lose to Arizona. You should not lose to the Devils. You should not lose to Montreal. You really shouldn't be losing to like San Jose's. Like those teams, you can't be losing if you're the Toronto Maple Leafs and say, yep, we're going to make a nice big long playoff run. You can't do that if you're the Leafs. Like Toronto is tied 1-1. We just took a peek at them. They are tied 1-1 at the end of the second. So they are in intermission right now. It's almost like halftime for soccer, but hockey has 2 of those, so we call those intermission period intermissions. So it's about 20-25 minutes between each period so they can cut the ice, resurface it, almost like at halftime at a soccer game where they like go out there with their picks and get everything going. How do you think the Ducks are going to do this season? Ducks will be good. They are young. I don't think they'll make the playoffs, but they will be on the cusp of a wild card spot. Again, they'll figure it out as the season goes on. Again, being a younger team with Zegras and Drysdale and McTavish, they've got a bunch of other young guys in there as well, sprinkled in with your Adam Henrique, Cam Fowler, John Gibson. Silverberg, I'm pretty sure, is still with the Ducks as well. So you've got some sprinkled in depth there of veteran presence. So they'll figure it out a little bit more than I think most people will give them credit for, but I don't think they'll make the playoffs. So we're actually back underway here. Minute left to go in the power play for the Kings. As they need, I mean, if they want to get back into this game, they need to score a goal. What do you think, Zegras on the cover? Surprised they didn't recycle Matthews' cover. I mean, you can only do the same guy as a cover so many years in a row. I know they cycled Patrick Kane, Jonathan Taves a couple times. Matthews has already had it twice. I think someone new like Zegras is kind of cool. He is a more animated type character off the ice. So I think he's a perfect ambassador for the game, as Matthews, I think, is a little bit more quiet. I'd say Zegras is more goofy, fun, younger type kid. I think it's good to have him as the cover athlete, as well as we have Sarah Nurse. I believe that's her first name, Sarah Nurse. It's really cool to get a female on the cover as well. I think that's really going to help grow the game of hockey and give a little bit more respect to women's hockey, as it's great hockey to watch. It's fun. It's exciting. It's fast. I mean, USA, Canada, every time that's on, I'm going to watch that game. It's fun. So, yeah, I'm kind of happy they didn't recycle Matthews, because you can only do it so many times. So he'll probably be the cover maybe one or two more times in his career, but I think he's going to take a little bit of a break as puck out of play. Face-off won by the Kings. Shot from the point out of play. 9 seconds left to go in the PK for Pittsburgh. They're about to kill it off. So pretty impressive stuff from Pittsburgh, being able to kill off 4-minute power play. Yari's mask is actually sick, keeping that like Tom and Jerry theme going. That's so sick. But Penguins win the draw. 5 seconds, penalty kill. Ooh, chance for the Kings as time expires on the PK. They've killed it. Wow, that's huge stuff. Is Gensel out of the box? No icing on the play. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Big steal there, Crosby. Ooh, looking for Gensel on the back door. But big chance there right off the PK. And here come the Kings. Brendan Lemieux, who's honestly, he's been the best King tonight. He's looked very, very solid. Crosby clears. Neutral zone regroup for the Kings. And thank you guys again so much for watching tonight. We have had an awesome stream. You guys have been great watching along. Comments, chats, questions. We've been having a good time tonight. Hope you guys have had a fun time as well, watching either this game or watching any other hockey games out there tonight. There's a bunch of games on tonight, but I'd say this one being one of the more lopsided ones, along with Montreal, Arizona. This is very interesting, as the Penguins with a 3-on-2 opportunity. What is Malkin doing? Classic Malkin, just killing odd man rush, but here comes Letang. Gets a deep. Malkin there is going to work that up to the point. Out of play. Dumped in. And the Penguins will go for a change. 17 minutes left to go. Byfield buzzing through. Loose stick there. A bunch of guys are kind of falling all over that. Oh, Kapanen, send him. There it is. Jeff Carter against his former team. He gets it. Through the wickets, through the 5-hole. Jeff Carter, second of the year. What a feed by Kapanen, man. I was going to say, we're a little quiet there for a second because there wasn't really much going on. Jonathan Quick's mask is actually kind of sick, but 5-0. We said my score prediction tonight was 5. What was it? What did I say? 5-3 Pittsburgh. So we were right so far on the 5. I don't know if we're going to get the 3 for the Kings, but Carter going 5 hole. I was going to say, if anyone knows Jonathan Quick the most on this rink, it's going to be Jeff Carter, who played with him for a long time with the Kings. Goes backhand, forehand, slides at 5 hole. And the Penguins are now up 5-0 in this game. At this point, if you're the Penguins, you got to see this thing out. Don't get anyone hurt. Get more depth players, some ice time. And if you're the Kings, man, you got to throw the body. You got to do something to get noticed in this game. At this point, you're playing for ice time. How many saves does Jarry have? Tristan Jarry has 34 saves right now. They're saying 33 on the stream. Oh, there it is. There's 34. He's got 34 tonight. So shutout right now. I'm not one to like jinx anything or, oh, don't say shutout. It is what it is. Nothing I say is going to change how this game is played. But it is nice to see Jarry having a good night. The Penguins overall having a good night as well. Haven't had a lot of turnovers, not since the first period that they had some turnovers. They say they've had 7 giveaways. I honestly don't think they've had that too many. But here's Dumoulin. He's going to work that down deep. Crosby behind the net, looking to get something going. Oh, they're calling a trip on Crosby. Oh, Brendan Lemieux absolutely laid out Gensel. Wow, what a freaking heavy hit on Gensel that was. Vamos. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Goal for the Penguins. 5 rep now. Crosby's going to the box for tripping. Gensel got absolutely laid out there by Brendan Lemieux. That's his Crosby first penalty of the year, maybe? You'll dream with Penguins tonight. Yes, sir. Oh, that's a headshot. Wow. Brendan Lemieux absolutely decked Gensel in the face. Wow, that was a kind of a cheap shot. Headshot Brendan Lemieux on Jake Gensel. I expect someone to fight him tonight now, to be quite honest. You don't smash somebody in the face like that. That was kind of cheap. But the Penguins go back to the PK. They're 3 for 3 on the PK. The Kings are 0-4. Oh my God, a goal on the PK. Are you kidding me? Paling on the goal. What a terrible turnover by the Kings. Jonathan Quick not happy about that one. And Pittsburgh up 6. Wow, this is an absolute lopsided hockey game right now. 6-0. Wow, I was going to say, Danny, you're going to be dreaming of more Penguins tonight. That's another one. Terrible giveaway. I think that was Deneau on the half wall. Just kind of threw that to the middle lazily. Paling is there, and he gets screened by his own defenseman, sort of cutting across the slot. And just like a little half slap shot from Paling beats Quick in the 6 hole, which is right underneath your armpit. Another goal from the Penguins, 6-0. Wow. Any chances to your Stanley Cup predictions after the first week? Oof. That's a good question. And I think I can't pick a Stanley Cup champ right now. It's still way too early to really give you a definitive pick. Honestly, I would say I'm going to start dropping my Stanley Cup, like, oh yeah, this team has a really good, like, start thinking of contenders by Thanksgiving. I think by then we'll have a pretty good idea of who is actually going to be in the picture for the Stanley Cup. Oh, big chance there. Jarry saved on the play. Jarry keeps his shutout alive. That was a nice chance there for the Kings. A little tic-tac play, but Jarry there to make the save. Crazy Penguin dream, yes, sir. Yeah, so when it comes to Stanley Cup pick there, I mean, there are a couple teams that look like they're going to be pretty decent. These Penguins, for case in point, are going to be a tough team to play, but I'll give you Stanley Cup picks around Thanksgiving. Teams for the bottom. Sharks are obviously up there for bottom. They look very brutal. Arizona is going to be pretty brutal this year. I'd say those are my 2 front runners. Honestly, Minnesota look like a bottom team this year, which is kind of crazy to think, but Minnesota could be there. I think they'll figure it out as the year goes on, but I'd say the 2 front runners for the top odds for the lottery pick are probably going to be the Sharks and the Arizona Coyotes for sure. Any Canadian teams on bottom? Honestly, with the way that Montreal's playing, I don't think that there will be I don't think there's going to be any bottom feeding Canadian teams. I really don't. If anything, maybe Montreal, maybe they fall apart, injuries occur, and then they just fall apart completely, and then they end up near the bottom. Here are the Penguins again. Big chance. Raquel looking for his second of the night opportunity there. I think Kraken on the bottom. I mean, Kraken have looked pretty good, if you ask me, so far this season. Let's take a look at the standings, as this game's pretty much over, but we'll stick with it. I forgot about Columbus. They look pretty booty cakes too. They don't look good at all. Ottawa, maybe they'll figure it out. They're one of my playoff teams, so they better figure it out. Minnesota, Arizona, they'll find their way near the bottom. Maybe Winnipeg, if they can't figure things out. I know they literally just beat the Avalanche last night. Chicago could find themselves near the bottom. They aren't very deep, especially if they end up getting rid of Patrick Kane and trade him in or around the trade deadline. And then maybe Vancouver. They haven't gotten off to a hot start this year, but I don't see Seattle being like a bottom 5 team. But I don't think that. I think they'll be a bottom 10 team, not a bottom 5 team. But good question. Good observation. Again, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. So if you think the Kraken are going to be at the bottom, then the Kraken are going to be at the bottom for you. That's fine. I disagree, but respectively, I disagree. But this game, man, is getting out of hand. 5-6-0 Pittsburgh. Did not expect this one to happen. That is for sure. But thank you guys so much for all those tuning in tonight. We've gotten to 10 likes. What do you think of Bowie, or Boy, however the heck you say that mascot's name? I think he's cool. I don't think I would have gone with him. But I think he is a cool looking mascot. I think they did a good job of I know they surveyed the community and got their thoughts on what they think they should have their mascot to be. And I'm sure there's meaning behind him as well. But I think it's definitely weird, but I think it's unique for the area. It's complete. Oh shoot. Gensel just got hit in the head. Oh yeah. He got nicked in the air. Gensel did. So that's what I was going to say. Games like this where you're winning, your top guys don't need to be out there. Gensel got absolutely smoked in the air. Jeez. Let's see here. Pens are going to get 8 goals. I don't know about that one. Maybe. It's possible, but I don't think they're going to get 8 goals. Gensel, a little shaken up, a little cut on the ear for sure, but he'll be okay. I don't know what Letang is doing shooting the puck that high. Shoot it low. Gosh. Do you see any other hockey leagues as KHL or SHL? I don't actually watch. I don't think we can get them live. But I do see highlights and things like that of it, and those leagues are absolutely crazy. Like the SHL, crazy stuff, man. Cool fan atmospheres. Gives like soccer vibes for sure. Crosby, sick play. Oh my goodness. Crosby almost scored from one knee. That would have been sick. Dangled the defenseman, cut to the net, one knee. That would have been sick. But thank you all who have watched tonight's stream. Really do appreciate you guys sticking around, watching either this game or other games. It's been a fun one. I mean, this game's pretty much wrapped up 6-0 for Pittsburgh again. We're going to watch it all the way tonight as Brian Rust with a chance there. Shot saved by Quick, and that one stunned him. He didn't know where that puck was. Went up, but behind the net. So he stops that one. Malkin. Oh, man, chance there for the Kings. They kind of blew that one. But it looks like, ooh, where's the puck? Oh, it's in the middle. I was going to say, this is the only line tonight that the Kings really have had a chance with. But yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by. We're at 533 subscribers. That is awesome. We're growing like crazy. And that is thanks to you guys. 533. Crazy stuff. We got 7 people watching right now, 10 likes. You guys are the best. Do you think Sid will have a streak like he did last year for points? I mean, it's definitely possible. With the amount that he passes and gets assists and scores every once in a while here and there, it's possible. I think Crosby's going to finish up with about 90 to 95 points if he can stay healthy. But for sure, I think Crosby could definitely go on a streak. That is always possible with Sidney Crosby. He's a dynamic, generational type player, so anything is always possible. With Crosby as man, Archibald takes that in front and almost gets a solid chance out of that one. Let's see here. The night needs to end with Crosby scoring. Yes, I agree. He literally almost did about 2 minutes ago. Dangled the defenseman, took it to the net, and almost buried it in the back of the net on one knee. That would have been highlight reel stuff. But yeah, Crosby could definitely go on a streak. Him or Malkin could definitely go on a nice little streak, but I would say the odds of Crosby doing that over Malkin are a little bit higher than it would be for Malkin. But I would say if the Penguins look to get a little bit further than they did last year, they're going to need Malkin to have some games where he's the man, like he's the guy. I think the last couple of years he's really lacked that. I know he's had some injuries the last couple of years, but moving forward, Malkin's going to have some games where he's the top dog. He's the guy getting the goals, the big goals, multiple goal games, apples, not taking penalties. Like he needs to have a season like that if the Penguins are to make it far this year and try to win a Stanley Cup. But Pittsburgh kind of just milking this game right now with possession under 10 minutes to play. Elsewhere in the league, Boston, Anaheim still 1-1. Montreal is now only up 5-2 on Arizona. 2-1 for Toronto, so they were up in the third period there. They need that win. Nashville up 3-2 on Columbus, so the Blue Jackets making it a bit of a game. Ottawa has stormed all the way back and are now up 3-2 on the Washington Capitals. That is huge for the Senators. They need a win going their way. New Jersey's up 2-0 on the Islanders. And then you've got Vancouver, Minnesota still 2-2 in the mid-second period. So we are back here in Pittsburgh watching this one. Ooh, turnover chance there. Haven't seen Jake Gensel back yet. I'm sure his night's going to be over. Just looked like he had bloodied ear, so he might need stitches on that ear. Or either if not that, just get that thing sort of blotted up and get the bleeding stopped. Brendan Lemieux trying to get something going, but he just dumps it in deep. Malkin works that out to Zucker, who gets on his horse. Can he beat one? No, he cannot. Oh, big fight here. Brendan Lemieux starting something. He got high sticked, and I think someone shoved him. Ovi's going to beat the record. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time before he breaks Gretzky's record for sure. Scrum in front. Oh well, whatever. Brendan Lemieux, that pesky little guy. But want to make sure the stream is still good. Yes, it is still good. For some reason, my iPad kind of just like paused on the stream. So got a little concerned. Thought we might have lost the stream there for a second. But we are still good, boys. We're still buzzing along here. Having a good time. This is, again, fun night for the Penguins. Kind of, at this point, just seeing it out. But it is what it is. We're watching hockey. This is what we do. Sorry, just had to bring the stream back up. Real Madrid leader and also Penguins wins, doing a great game. Good week. Yes, very good week. Did they win El Clasico? I wasn't able to check out that game. I haven't actually seen the highlights. Did Real win El Clasico? Let me know. Checking updates on scores. Still there. I'm curious about Toronto, who scored for the Leafs. Looks like Nicholas Robertson against the Stars, which have his brother, Jason. That is funny. I love that. That's great. That is storybook material. That's so good. But it looks like power play here coming up for the Kings. Zucker, Lemieux in the box, but Zucker gets the initial high sticking. Oh, yawn out of nowhere, boys. Game is almost over. Real Madrid won the Clasico. Yeah. Oh, 3-1. Wow, that's a pumping of a game right there. For El Clasico standards, that is. $8:23 left to go here in the game that we are watching. Again, I'm keeping a close eye on other scores throughout the league to keep you guys up to date as well. Another power play for... let's see here. Another power play for the Kings tonight. And the Penguins have been very good on the PK, but they kill that penalty as the Kings take a penalty of their own. So that counts for the Pens. A little slew foot on the play, and he takes out, I don't even know who that was, Sean Dursey in the box. He took out McGinn, Kempe. They're taking the wrong guy. Oh, no, they ended up taking the right guy. At first, they were taking the wrong guy, but then they took the right one, Kempe. So 4-4 opportunity here for the Pens. Chance there. Boo, shot through traffic, Brian Rust. Stop there. Letang and Dumoulin out there for the Pens. Big chance. Malkin there. Unable to get a chance on that was Malkin. And again, if you guys are new to the stream and just hopping in, thank you so much for joining the channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit the like button if you guys have enjoyed this stream so far tonight. I know we've hit 10 likes, and that's where we were looking to get. So thank you all so much for the love and support you've been showing. Oh, big save there by Jari. Backdoor cheese play, and he stopped it to keep his shutout alive. I don't know if that hit the poster. He did indeed stop that, but I cannot wait for them to show another highlight on that. What a play. Letang and Dumoulin still out there, as it's Carter and Kapanen on the front end. Apologies for the dogs barking in the background, but we've got a couple dogs in the house. Man, I want a stoppage of play because I want to see that save from Jari there. That was sick. Oh, there it is. Carter with a shot on target. Kapanen there trying to clean it up. ESPN worthy save. Yes, sir. That was sick. Hopefully they show that replay because that was nasty, man. Big save again. Yari. The shots just keep piling and he keeps stopping them. Short little power play here for the Penguins, technically speaking. And we're back to even strength with 6 minutes left to go. Crosby out there. Oh, man, he just needs to shoot that puck. Kings with a chance here. 4-on-3. Oh, they blew it. They threw it away. Crosby on it. Nope. Yes. Nope. Kings got it. At this point, Penguins just need to see this out. Stay healthy. No one needs to get hurt. Hopefully Gensel's okay. I know he had a cut ear. Ooh, shot wide by the Kings there. Will Kings get a goal tonight? I want to say they'll get one, but at the same time, the way that Jari is playing, I don't think they're going to get one. So I will say yes, but especially with the way the Penguins are playing, they're just all over them. They're hounding. Knuckle puck in by the Penguins. Dangerous. Malkin gets a turnover. McGinn trying to get Malkin back, but he's tied up with a defenseman in front. Letang now gets it in the neutral zone. Trying to find someone, unable to do so. Here's Kopitar. He's been quiet tonight. Penguins able to break this puck out. 2-on-1. Oh! What a play. Zucker's initial pass was broken up. He then slaps it back down to himself and hits it out of midair across the ice for a pass. Almost ended up working, but not quite. Jan Ruda got the first goal tonight. Just going to dump that one in. But again, thank you all so much for watching. The stream is coming to an end here shortly. Again, I know I'm just kind of sitting here not really saying too much because, again, this game is pretty much over and it's kind of like in a stalemate mode of, yeah, there are still some chances, but nothing too crazy as Dumoulin is going to skate that one in and dump it. Here come the Kings with a chance. Can they break the shutout is the real question. Big chance there was. Brennan Lemieux was there on the doorstep. Just can't seem to find a way to bury that. Here come the Pens again. Raquel finds Crosby. Can Crosby get one? Crosby slap shot. Ooh, Jonathan Quick had the quick glove on that one, pun intended. Yeah, fun stuff. Yeah, but again, I know some of you guys hopping out of the stream, this game coming to an end. Thank you all so much for joining the stream, watching along. It's been a fun night. Score update elsewhere. Dallas ties it up against Toronto. It's 2-2 with 10 minutes to go in that one. Columbus, Nashville tied now at 3-3. Still 2-2. Sharks, Rangers in the third. Ottawa still up 3-2 on Washington. 3-2 now for Vancouver, up on Minnesota just about the end of the second. And then Anaheim and Boston still 1-1 over in that game. So interesting stuff there. This night is almost over for us. It has been a fun stream. It's been a fun game for a Penguins fan. And luckily I am. So picked the right one to watch, didn't I? As a Penguins fan, this has been a very good night for us. You guys have been great tonight on stream. 10 likes, 6 of you currently watching. We're up to 533 subscribers. Thanks to you guys. That is just absolutely incredible. We'll hit 550 in no time. Looking to get to make that 750 subscribers. That's where we're going, boys. Danny, differences between Penguins and LA and Penguins versus Montreal. I think Pens were very confident. Yes, I agree with you on that. But I also would say, Pittsburgh, they were, I'd say, outplayed in the first against Montreal. Obviously, Malkin getting the 2 goals in the second. They were up 2-0. But it's a classic Pittsburgh thing to go into Montreal. They either kill the Canadians or they just blow a lead to the Canadians. It's been like that the past couple of years, I know in the bubble, Montreal beat the Penguins as well. And Penguins don't typically have pretty good luck against Montreal, and I had a feeling they would lose that game, but I agree with you. Penguins had zero confidence in that third period. They kind of just fell apart. And next thing you know, they were losing. And it is what it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. The stream of my game is going crazy. There we go. I was like, what the heck's going on? But yeah, I would agree. It was definitely, I would say after Montreal got that first goal, it kind of started to go downhill. So is what it is. But better night tonight, 6-0. It is a good night to be a Penguins fan, that is for sure. But Penguins almost score there off the face-off. Joseph. He dumps that in deep. 3 minutes left to go in the game. Penguins right there. Oh, big chance, man. The Pens are all over him right now. Rust and somebody else were going at it pretty good. Oh, he fell. Oh, they're calling a tripping on Pittsburgh. He literally fell. I don't think he tripped him. Unless he did and I just missed it. I guess I just must have missed it. I didn't see a penalty there, but could be wrong. Oh, I literally looked to my left. Well, so much for the shutout. 6-1. Power play goal for the Kings. That's going to cut into the Penguins' great penalty kill record, especially this game, but let's see how this goes in. I'm curious. Junkie goal. Kind of a broken play. Fell to a forward and 6-1. No shutout for Jari. Unfortunate, but his stats, 1 goal on 40 shots, that's still pretty good. If you're asking me, like, those are pretty good stats. Taking a look at the iPad. We're still looking good, guys. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Kind of a little screen there from 46 in front of Jari as it came across. Didn't really see the puck until late. Tough to react to that. Is what it is. 6-1, Penguins back to even strength. So again, this game's, well in hand for the Penguins. Giving one up late, not too worried about it. They could even give up another one. I wouldn't even be mad about it. But 2 minutes left. This game is over. And it's a good one for Pittsburgh. They really needed this game. They needed a win. Especially after that just demoralizing loss, I would say, to the Canadians, having been up 2-0. But again, you guys are awesome. You are the best. Thank you so much for stopping in tonight and watching this great hockey game. Unless you are a Kings fan, of course. Not the best of games for you guys, but it's been a lot of goals fest here tonight. So we like watching it. Oh, big chance there for Pittsburgh in front, but blocked away. But yeah, what games are you guys looking forward to this weekend? It would be nice with no goals for LA. Yeah, I agree, but they did score, so we'll let them have one. If we're winning 6-0, you might as well be nice and let them have one, I guess. I guess we'll be nice people. I guess the Penguins will be nice and give them one freebie. And it happens. It is what it is. But again, just seeing this one out. But games this weekend, which ones are you guys most looking forward to watching this weekend? Again, a lot of big games coming up. A lot of fun ones that there are going to be. Just taking a peek, looking at the scores throughout the league. Boston, I believe, might be one of the next games for Pittsburgh, so that'll be interesting. Penguins seeing this one out. Under a minute left to go in this game. It is nice to see the Penguins get back into the win column. That keeps them high in the standings. So even though they lost to Montreal, they still got a point out of it since it was a overtime loss. So this is very good for the standings for them. It's almost like in soccer, Danny, whenever you tie a game, you get 1 point. So an actual overtime loss. So there are no ties in the NHL. So overtime or shootout loss is almost like a tie in soccer. You get a single point. But the Pens seeing this one out under 12 seconds. It actually shows up now on the board to our left. Pittsburgh wins 6-1, an absolute dominating performance from the Penguins. Big game from Tristan Jarry tonight. And just looking at the stats, goaltending-wise for the Kings, not very good at all. So that's tough for them. Jarry had a 9.75, man. He was so close. Almost got the shutout. Kings were able to sneak one in there right at the end. Who will I stream next? It'll depend. I haven't looked that far ahead in advance when it comes to the games next week. I will let you guys know. So if you watch The Puck Drop, which is our new Sunday night series of weekly recaps, I will announce it in that stream. So Sunday night, I will let you guys know who we will be watching on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday of next week. So if you guys want to tune in to the live stream, I thank you guys so much. It is always fun. Again, dominating performance from Pittsburgh. Really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Nothing really else to talk about. Kings just didn't look good. They're on a road trip. Yeah, it's not a good night for the Kings. Obviously, goaltending did not help them out whatsoever. Pittsburgh's defense was very stout in the D zone. Good penalty killing numbers. They stopped 5 out of the 6 power plays that the Kings had. Very good. That will help out their stats for the point. Yep. So the point, they get that in shootout or overtime losses. San Jose beat the Rangers, so the Rangers do get a point in that because they lose in overtime. It looks like Dallas and Toronto might be going overtime. That'll be interesting to see. So you guys go ahead, check out that game right now if you guys are able. But thank you guys all so much for stopping in. We will see you guys on Sunday. I'll try to have some cool videos. I am going to the Whiteout Penn State game on Saturday. We'll try to have some cool videos on the channel for you guys to see what it's like in person there for some college football. But we'll be back Sunday night live stream for the weekly recap. The Puck Drop is what we call that series. So that will be fun. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Thank you again so much for stopping by. Thanks for the likes, subscriptions, loyal watchers of this stream. You guys are the best. If you are new, subscribe. If not, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for growing this community. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you guys have a good one. And as always, stay dusty.